what's up, bruh? Hold up a second. Let me get my shit together. Hold up. We got a lot of shit to talk about, bruh. This just been so... Hold up. Where my shit at? Where my shit at? Woo! Let me know. All right, first things first. Let me know how I sound. Let me know how I sound first. What the fuck is it? I gotta get rid of that. Red Ride, what's going on, bro? Bobo Dignity, you're new. I haven't seen you yet. What's up? That's the first time I sing your name. I'm actually about to stop this music because we got a lot of shit to cover today. So I'm just gonna dive right in with this Capcom Spotlight thing. Because I'm not sure when this GTA 6 trailer is gonna drop. I really don't give a fuck about it, but I still want to check it out to see what it is because GTA got a lot of shit going around with it, bro. Bro, listen, I predicted the shit down to the science. I'm too good, bro. He said off schedule Jay in the building, bro. I'm like 9 minutes late. 9 minutes late, so yeah, I am late. I'm black, bro. Come on, what you expect? Come on now.
I need help.
So listen. We're going to jump into this direct right quick. I'm not going to waste no time with this because there's a lot of shit that I do want to see in this direct. Dragon's Dogma being one of them. So I really am excited for this. I didn't even know they was dropping this. So I'm about to jump into this. And I think around 12 o'clock midnight, normally we stop at around 12 o'clock midnight. They're going to drop the GTA 6 trailer. So we can check that out at the same time. Depending on what time zone y'all in, we'll see. But this is on the chopping block first. I really want to check this out. How long is this direct? Is it? Wait, hold up a second. Is it an hour? All right, hold up a second. Let me try this one. Man, half the fucking show is waiting. Oh, man. 15 minutes.
Capcom 10.
All right, so this is the part we're going to start at. Just got home from work. Blood, what's going on, Blood Angel? Dragon's Dogma better be good. It better be good. But yeah, but bro, listen, we gonna get to GTA after this. All right, we're gonna do this shit in segments because once I start on GTA, I'm not gonna stop. All right, it's gonna keep going. So before I go down a spiral, which I know I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna stay locked on to this, so I can stay focused on this first. Cause I know for a fact as soon as I get started on GTA, it's over. It's done. I'm just going to keep running my mouth and I'm not going to stop. And it's going to be, you know, I'm going to take away from this.
Watch and explore Capcom's official website, Capcom Town. In the classic games section, classic.
Fast forward.
Dive into our first.
Forefather!
Oh, hell.
First and foremost, happy Father's Day. All right. All y'all motherfuckers that got kids and shit, probably not taking care of them, you know, child support. Happy Father's Day.
Get a live one here! Get back, everyone!
I ain't got no goddamn kids. It's 5:41. It's 1:40. Goddamn, y'all all around the world. Holy shit!
Smack your goddamn daddy!
I've never played this. Okay, let me know how the sound is. So, depending on how loud this shit is compared to my voice, I might turn the shit down. I'm gonna turn it down to right here. All right. That way it's not blowing your eardrums out. Cause I know this extension, ever since I got this extension, bro, I've just been fucking with this from the very beginning. So. There we go. I'm gonna keep it like right there.
追加サイドストーリールディ編では主人公と一緒に旅をするロイヤルアイルルディの
Someone said something that had me laughing. GTA 6, GTA does this, but Crimson Desert is giving stuff out for free. Bro, listen, I'm telling you, once I go on a tangent, it's over. It's over. I could literally go on a 2-hour rant just talking about what GTA 6 is doing. And they could get away with it too. So I'm not going to start. All right. I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start.
のルーツに関わる物語を体
I
験で
could
き
go
ま
on a
す。
2-hour rant, bro.
ルディの一族の先祖であり、かつて
It's
世界を
easy.
救ったと言われる伝説のアイルはモンスターハンターストーリーズシリーズでおなじみのナビルーでした。各地で起きていた異常現象に巻き込まれた結果、ナビルーは子孫であるルディと巡り合うことになって、
I have never played this, and I'm a
物語
Monster Hunter
は思わぬ方向に展開していきま
And I
す。
still haven't tried this out.
映像の最後に登場した古竜
I don't
ネ
know
リ
what
リ
it
アン
is.
ト
I
は
just don't like the
お
art
供に
style.
はできませんが、ルディ編で挑むことができる超強力なモンスターです。どのように物語に関わってくるかはその目でお確かめください。サイドストーリールディ編はこの番組など各プラットフォームのストアにて発売となります。デラックスエディションやプレミアムデラックスエディションを購入済みの方もサイドストーリー
You know what it is for me about this game? This game seemed like it should be on the Wii or the Switch. I don't know why I keep saying the Wii. The Switch's been out for a long time, right? So I don't know what it is for me with this game. When World exists and the graphics for World look like that, I can't go to a different Monster Hunter when that exists. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, it has to look like World or Wilds. And if it doesn't look like that, if it looks like this looks like another version for the Switch. So I don't have a Switch, right? For reasons. I didn't play Breath of the Wild or anything like that because, you know, it's just not my thing. I'm an adult. So it's like, for me, I like the look of World and Wilds. This just seems like kid shit to me. That's just me. That's my personal opinion.
ルディ編発
I'm
売
not
タイ
saying
ミ
it's
ングか
bad
ら
or
プレイ
anything. I
可能
just
となり
don't.
ます。
I would rather play World and
この
Wilds.
ようにモンスターハンターストーリーズ
I'm not
3
saying
に
it
は
sucks.
レンジャーの仲間たちに
It's
フ
probably not for
ィ
me.
ーチャーしたサイドストーリーがあります。例えばティオのサイドストーリーでは疾風4兄弟というフーギーとのレースに挑むなどメインストーリーとは異なり仲間たちの意外な一面を見ることができるのでルディ編と合わせて遊ん
Yeah,
で
this
いた
could
だければと
100% be
思
for
い
the
ます。
Switch.
さらに3月にお伝えしたフィールドにキングモンスターが出現するようになる無料アップデートもサイドストーリ
I mean, it don't
ー
look
ルディ
bad.
編
It's
と
just
同
not,
時
you
に
know.
配信となります。本作ではゲームクリア後のセーブデータをロードすると最終バトル直前のゲーム進行度に戻ります。無料アップデート配信後にゲームクリア後のセーブデータをロードすると、高難度の最終バトルに
You
挑
have to
むこと
spell
にな
like
り
you
ま
need to
す。
check out these 3 games: Longevity,
この高難
Yin
度
and
の
Yang,
最終バ
Unleash
ト
the
ルをクリアする
Avatar,
と
Marvel
既存
Project
モンスタ
Counter.
ー
Okay, say
のほぼ
less.
全てがキングモンスタ
I
ー
heard
と
about
して
2 of those in the
各
list
地
that
の
you
フ
just
ィールドに
mentioned.
登場しより難易度が高いバトルに
And one of those games got some fire ass music. You know, bro, them Indians is starting to, boy.
挑戦可能です。
Better watch out, India. Watch
真
out for
珠や
the, bro.
天
Look out
々
for
古竜
India.
もキングモンスターとして登
They're not
場する
playing.
のでぜひチャレンジしてみてください。本日お伝えするモンスターハンターストーリーズ3の情報は以上になります。引き続きモンスターとの冒険をお楽しみください。
Yeah, that's not for me. No, that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. This is my Iceborne right here. Show me this. And this better be as big as Iceborne too.
また先日
Hey, he working overtime, bruh. This guy got 2 big fucking DLCs, one for stories and one for this at the same time.
タイトルアナウンスしましたモンスターハンターワイルズの
Massive
超
expansion.
大
That's the
型
word I
拡
like
張
to
コン
see.
テンツモンスターハンターワイルズアセンダンスは2027年の発売を目指して鋭意開発進行中です。
2027 release date. Good.
ワイル
Push it
ズ
back.
本編から続くさらなるストーリーフィールドモンスターハンターのアクションより歯応えのある新たなクエストランクとし
Yeah, I
て
want this.
マスターランクが登場するなどさまざまなコンテンツが追加になります。発売日やゲーム内容の詳細は今後発信してまいりますのでご期待ください。
Yes, sir.
それでは引き続きモンスターハンターシリーズをよろしくお願いいたします。
I'll be waiting. This year got too many fucking games coming out because Phantom Blade Zero is coming out too as well. So once Phantom Blade Zero come out, bro, I'm just gonna be on that shit. Period. I'm still playing Crimson Desert. I'm not finished with that game yet. I know that's crazy, right? Still not finished because they still dropping updates. And by the time this game comes out, a large expansion from Crimson Desert is going to come out as well. So it's like, I'm not sure if Crimson Desert DLC going to come out this year or next year. More than likely, they're probably aiming for this year. So I'm gonna have a lot to do this year. So thank God they pushed it back to 2027. You said a double hitter time. Capcom and finding out Frogame is going to be representing Sega for marketing. Capcom, redeem me, please. Wait, who is Frogan? He said, I told people that what GTA is doing would make things harder for indies and independents, but easier because we'll show them that these games will be better than AAA. True, but listen, the indie market is going to still be indie. It doesn't matter what GTA does. GTA is in its own lane. Nothing that GTA does is going to affect the industry because they're not going to have the same results. You can try to do what GTA does, and you're going to fail because you don't have GTA aura. I'm just going to be real, right? Like I said before, we can say whatever we want, right? They can lock shit behind paywalls for a single player game. I'm going to get to talking about that later, right? They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And this is the sad part, right? They can literally lock behind like half the game. They can launch the game and say, fuck it, you can't go to this store, you can't buy this car, you can't do whatever, right? Crimson Desert doesn't do that. We all know that, right? But GTA can do it and get away with it. They have aura. All right? They're like that artist that can go away for 2 to 3 years, come back and still sell billions of dollars, right? Compared to an artist that tries to do that, they'd be like, huh, since he did it, I could do it, right? Nope. People are going to forget that you even exist. That's just what it is. GTA can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And they know that. So this is the reason why, bro, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to go on a rant. I'm going to stop. Let's go. That's the sad part, bro. And it's our fault. It's not their fault. Veronica. Woo-wee.
Smack your goddamn daddy!
Capcom cooking this year, bro.
Don't move.
Capcom is cooking.
Redfield.
All these good ass titles, bro, is insane. Jesus, 2027. Push it back. Thank you. I don't want anything that I see right now.
We recently
Besides,
announced a new entry to the Resident Evil series, Resident Evil Veronica. What chilling terrors lie ahead for players? Keep an eye out for more news.
Let's go. They're not gonna show no gameplay. Good.
Resident Evil Requiem is available now.
It's been available. What are you talking about?
Terrifying, yet so captivating.
I beat
New
this game like
series
3 to 4
protagonist
times.
Grace finds herself entangled in the iconic Resident Evil drama fans love. Also, we have series veteran Leon. Experience Leon's action-packed return
The GOAT.
with a number of difficulty options that can be enjoyed by both beginners and veterans of the series.
Pussies.
Resident
You mean.
Evil Requiem is striking fear and excitement into players all over the world. With the addition of photo mode and the minigame Leon Must Die Forever, it's packed with new content to test your skill. Amiibo for Grace and Leon will release on July 30th.
Okay.
Scanning an amiibo on Nintendo Switch 2 will reward players with special weapon skins,
That's so fucking.
now available for
That's
pre-order.
odd, but okay. That's a unique, quirky feature. You know what I mean? Frogane is a Hassan meat writer. Who is Hassan again? You guys, listen. You guys gotta remember who I am. All right, you guys gotta remember who I am. I'm not in tune with other people on the internet when it comes to that. Like, are these content creators? Okay, so number one, you guys got to educate me on who Frogane is and who Hassan is, because apparently these guys are not a part of the industry, right? Like they're like content creators, right? But also got away with mentioning the racial tier list on Twitter. Oh yeah, they're content creators. I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't care, bro. But Sega overall is wanting to cater to influencers more for their opinions, not gamers. Yeah, I don't care about none of these dudes. I don't care. None of them. I don't care. I don't. But I believe that's going on 100%, because if they cater to their shit, then of course they're going to get special favors and shit, right? Like that's That's 100% like what it's going to be. But yeah, I don't really talk or discuss about none of these guys. I really don't care about none of them. I'm so far detached from the shit. Resident Evil, yes, facts. Yeah, I need Capcom to give me a Devil May Cry remake. That would be kind of cool. Okay, Devil May Cry 1 remake. Damn, that would be good. Hold up, bro. Get out of here. Hold up a second. You cooking? I'm not okay. I want that especially though. I played that shit years ago. I'm actually gonna say that Devil May Cry 1 is the best, next to 5. Cause 5 is actually really good too as well. Now I do know who Vara Dark is. We're talking about Japanese studios want to push more DEI. Yeah, I know all about that too. Trust me, my Japanese audience will hit me up with that shit too, as well. I'm gonna just tell you right now, it's not as true as you think. It's not as true as you think. It is in talks because Korea and Japan got these movements going on too, but they're not as effective as they are as Americans are. Because Americans listen to bullshit like that, right? Korea and Japan, not so much. They exist, right? They got these people that's trying to push stuff, but they get laughed at. And they really don't have no power. So yeah, that's kind of happening, but it's not something that y'all should take serious at all. Trust me. I know. I talk to these people. I got a huge Asian demographic when it comes to my audience. And they talk to me about this shit all the time. They be sending me stuff constantly. So trust me, it's not a big deal. There's always going to be talks about pushing shit like that, but it's not officially going to happen. It's not. Sorry. They will rather go homogenous inside their own community than change for what we're doing here. All right? Period. The dude who shot the dog, I still don't know who you're talking about. He's a political content creator. That's why I don't know who he is. They're just hardcore political streamers. Okay, yeah. I really don't know who he is. Program is a YouTuber and Hassan is an electric dog killer. He killed his dog. The last Resident Evil I played and enjoyed was Resident Evil Village, and I enjoyed it. I gotta play 9. I heard it's really good. 9 is very good, bro. For real, I suggest you try it.
Special
It's extremely
exhibit
good.
commemorating 30 years of Resident Evil. The World of Resident Evil 30th Anniversary Exhibit
I'm still
will be
thinking about Devil
held
May Cry
at
1 remake, bro.
Shibuya
That
Beam
idea is
in Tokyo
genius.
from October 30th through December 24th. Experience 30 years of history through various immersive exhibits that bring the games to
Let's
life.
go.
Advance tickets will be available through a lottery system in early July. This fall in Shibuya, immerse yourself in
So
the
if you're eating a
horrifying
chicken
world
shawarma-
of
well, not
Resident
chicken shawarma.
Evil.
Beef shawarma. Bad as
The
fuck.
Resident Evil 30th Anniversary Concerts Symphony of Legacy, which gained a high reputation in Japan back in March of this year,
What?
will be on its world tour starting this August. This is a special concert tracing the 30-year history of the series, curated tracks accompanied by video presentations.
Bro, I have to live under a fucking rock. I have to live under a goddamn rock. There's no way in hell that there's a Resident Evil symphony. And they said it's a big deal. This shit, a Resident Evil symphony, to where they got world tour tickets on sale. This is actually a thing. If anything, they should do this with the Souls genre. Bro, listen. Bro, the Souls genre can easily do this. Well, all the music that they have for the boss fights, I got the best music in the industry, to me. But Resident Evil having a symphony, that's new to me.
From the Resident Evil series
That's new.
will be performed live
Bro, that's
by
news.
symphony orchestras. You can also hear the music from the
Final Fantasy could do this shit too.
latest title, Resident Evil Requiem. Tour tickets are on sale now.
Get the hell out of here.
Visit the concert's official webpage to find out more about each city's tickets.
I live under a rock, bro. This is what I want to see
Next
right
up,
here.
let's introduce another title.
This is what I want to see. Show me something good, bro. You been away for how long? Bro, when did this game release? That's what I want to know. I'm getting kind of pissed now. The closer that this DLC is coming, to come out, I'm actually starting to get pissed. Because it's like, you guys were waiting for what? Like, how long did this take to make? Or did you guys just put it on the back burner, and because you got so much flack about just leaving your game out to die. You just decided, all right, guys, I guess we should make a DLC to starting the bitch, and they're not stopping either. Is that the reason why this shit came out? I'm gonna be pissed if this shit was short. If this DLC is not the GOAT like Shadow of the Erd Tree, bro, listen, I'm gonna be the biggest hater, even though I'm the biggest advocate for this game. I love this game to death, right? So I will be the biggest hater if this DLC is subpar. Don't fuck with me. Period. I'll be your worst enemy. Sup, Jay? Have you seen how much GTA 6? Yes, all things GTA 6 is coming after this. Because if I get started, I'm not gonna stop. I told people this before, right? I'm gonna say my GTA spiel to the very end because it's not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going. I got too much to say about GTA 6. So all things GTA 6, you guys can ask me, but I'm not gonna go fully in depth yet. Hassan used a shot collar on his dog, turning the dog into a background prop that was forbidden to move. Is this shit real? Most of these streamers be you know, like fucking, what's the name, artificially doing shit on stream for views. Is that actually real that he's able to do that with his dog? Just imagine if I had my cat, right? And I got like a shot collar on my cat, and I kept shocking that motherfucker every time he, you know, do some shit that I don't like on camera. I think that'll kind of be like, you know, they'll completely ban my channel, right? Especially the dog, you know, the cat activists and shit like that. They'll be like, oh my God, he's shocking a cat. You know, that should be over. You know how people, you know how white people are. White people don't play when it comes to animals, bro. They care about animals more than human beings. So that shit has to be kind of fake. You saying it's real? Okay, let me guess. He's a liberal. That's all I gotta know. The West would be dumb even for considering DEI after seeing what's happening. Exactly, it's not gonna happen. Nobody's taking these people serious. So anything that they say when it comes to injecting DEI into Asian studios, it's not gonna happen. And if it does happen, it's only gonna happen for a second here. But as soon as they go back home, right, where the rules apply over there, it's not existent, bro. Do you have any advice for someone who's trying to get their light novel published? I'm only asking. I haven't got mine published yet. I sent mine out to multiple publishers, so it takes a while to get published, right? That's why the best advice that I could give you is to create your shit, create your pitch packet, send it out there to multiple publishers, right? And just forget about it. Literally, just forget about it. Because the more you think about it, these dudes don't contact you if they don't accept you, or they take a year, a month, or probably 2 years to get back to you. It takes a long time to get published because as soon as you get that deal, it's over, right? It's basically like getting signed as an artist. It's like the ultimate, you know, thing. So if as soon as you get published, bro, it's over. Send your shit out there and forget about it, and then keep on continue to do volumes. And that's about it. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like a quarter in a volume 2 right now. You said it's real. It was on stream. Okay, we might have to watch that. I'm not into these guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, but I'll check it out to see. But I'm not gonna get too far into these other, you know, streamers and shit like that. I really don't care about these guys. I don't. I do my own thing. He's a raging common liberal. Yeah, that makes sense. See? If you're on the right team, you can get away with anything. It's as simple as that. Because I know if I did that, my channel would be gone. As soon as I shot my cat on camera, it's done. It's not even a question. And guess what? I wouldn't even be surprised. I'll be like, yeah, I deserve that. It makes sense. Shocking my cat on camera. People don't like that shit, you know? It's obvious. So if he could get away with that, you guys 100% know that it's a team sport, right? It's a team sport. And I don't even know this nigga. So it's like, I know if I did that shit, it'll be over. Tell me something good, bro.
Shall not harm the Arisen.
Don't fuck with Dragon's Dogma. Come on now. I need to see a lot of different enemies. That's a good one, okay? Let's go. Kept me waiting for too long.
I will finish this.
All right, that's just an ice version of the dragon that already exists. I still like it though, but still.
Over here, Master.
That's a different enemy. Good. I need some new weapons.
Behind Morgan's downfall is at hand.
In a new vocation.
I can feel it.
That's a different move. Is this the same trailer? This is the same trailer. Y'all gotta show me more. I need an in-depth preview. I'm gonna be on their ass, bro. I'm gonna be on their ass.
'Tis a burden I alone must shoulder.
Bro, I'm gonna be on this game's ass because you kept me waiting for so long. October 9th. Okay. You need to show me something.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンディレクターの木下健人です。
Y'all treating this game like a
本
stepchild.
作は王道ファンタジーの世界で自由な冒険を楽しめるドラゴンズドグマ2に新たな遊びを加えた拡張タイトルです。より遊びやすく。
I want a Mystic Knight class. I want a combination of a magic class and a knight. Can I get that? Magic, you think just like me, bro. What the fuck? Alarian Realms. For anybody, listen. This is my moderator, right? I keep calling him Magic because that's his old name. So every time I say Magic, I'm talking to him. But yeah, he thinks just like me. That's exactly the vocation I wanted from the very beginning. Mix those, I'm good. Period. And I know we could do that anyway with that other vocation to where you could just mix and match different abilities into one. But it's not a full class system like how a Mystic Knight would be. I want that shit. Period. It happened with Supergirl trying to push on the... Oh, I gotta talk about Supergirl too. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, bro. I hope y'all got y'all popcorn or y'all juice. Wherever the fuck y'all do. All right? Ramen noodles. I know some of y'all kids. And y'all poor. So y'all got a bunch of noodles in the cabinet and shit. Probably making peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Y'all better get y'all shit. This gonna be a doozy, bro. This gonna be a doozy today. You said I've never played Dragon's Dogma. Might try it one day. No, you need to try it now. Try it now. While it's hot. All right? Please. I'm excited that it's getting the performance patch. That's the biggest thing that it needs. Period. Capcom with performance. I don't know why with Monster Hunter and Dragon's Dogma, it runs like shit. It takes a lot of power for me to run Monster Hunter Wilds at the highest fidelity on my 4090 PC. It makes no sense. I don't know what it is about that engine, but Resident Evil runs fine, and it's on the same engine. Dragon's Dogma runs like shit. It's still doable, but it's not the highest frame rate that I could possibly get. It's dumb, right? And Monster Hunter Wilds is the same thing. I don't know why those two games don't run good. I don't get it, and it should. But it's still a very fun game. Very, very, very fun. But the performance needs to be fixed though, period. So am I missing anything? Yes, the entire game. Play it, bro, for real. Fallen Order, appreciate the 5. He said, just beat the main game for Monster Hunter. How do I prepare for the DLC? Keep playing. Because once you beat the main game, that don't mean shit, right? You got a bunch of shit afterwards that you have to do. When it comes to like the bigger monsters and everything, there's like 3 different versions of the monsters that you can fight. And they all have armor sets, right? Upgrade your weapons. Do event quests. That's very important. Do the event quests. Get your special gear. You're gonna have to. I think he missed the part where like it was like a rotating event thing to where they was dropping armor sets every single event in the gathering hub. I think he missed that, but I don't think you even need it. Yeah, just keep on doing event quests. That's it. The real game starts after you beat the main quest. That's it. It's supposed to be ongoing. Yeah, we're gonna be up all night with this shit.
新しい体験を追加し、より手に取りやすく。この3つを目指したプロジェクトです。
Okay. What are the 3 goals?
新しい体験については大きく分けて。
I know y'all can't see the words. I'm gonna make myself smaller. Hold up. I know y'all like, Jay, we can't understand a fucking thing he's saying because your dumbass face in the way. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I know he's speaking that Chinese's or that Japanese's, right? I'm American, bro. I'm black too. I could get away with shit like that. All right, let's go.
3つの要素を追加しています。まず1つは新エリアノルガンを舞台にした
Brand new
ストー
story
リー
content
コ
to
ン
the
テン
winning
ツ。
players. Good.
新たな土地で各社たちの新しい冒険が描かれ
I
ま
like how
す。
this region looked though already.
2つ目は本編エリアで楽しめるチャレンジコンテンツです。
Okay.
育て上げたキャラクターで
12 unique dungeon challenges with your custom character. Sounds good so far. All right, let's go.
12種のユニークなダンジョンに挑んでいただけます。
That's a new enemy. New okay.
そして3つ目
All right,
は
let's
キ
go.
ャラクターエディットのバリエーション追加。
Now I'm gonna say something about Dragon's Dogma, right? Dragon's Dogma to me, and I'm pretty sure people who play this game will actually agree with me. This game has the best character creator that I've ever seen in my entire life. Literally, you can create anybody in this game. Literally, it doesn't matter. This game is only all right, let me put it like this. The character customization is only limited to your artistic value that you put into it. You can create whoever you want. I've seen some crazy fucking things in this game. And I did some shit too, because I'm an artist too, right? So I fucked with this character creator like crazy. Best character creator that I ever seen in a video game. So I can't give it that.
追加です。
And
髪
I-
型
and
や
it
タトゥーの
expanded
バ
on
リエー
it
シ
too.
ョンを追加し新たな姿での冒険が可能になります。これらの新要素はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、
Okay.
Steam では追加 DLC として配信予定です。任天堂 Switch 2では
Fuck the
本編
Switch.
とエキスパンションを一つにまとめた
Fuck
パ
the goddamn
ッケージとして発
Woo! Subject hoping that to see that new Deborah Wilson again. Bro, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that. Batsy, it's too early, man. Oh my god. Have you seen Project Renegade The Becoming? No. I still remember screaming at the trailer with excitement. No, I gotta see that shit. So I'm gonna be checking out a couple things after we do this direct spotlight. All right. There's a couple things we're gonna check out. Like I said, it's gonna be a long night, man. Y'all need to strap in. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, it has a better than Black Desert's character creator. Yes, and I use both. I did. Listen, the first time I played Black Desert Online, right? I actually the first thing that I was enthralled with was the character creator, right? Now once I started the game, that's a different story. I was overwhelmed. I was like an autistic kid, right? I was like fucking overstimulated. I was like, holy shit, there's so much stuff going on, right? There's too many fucking numbers, systems and shit. I quit right after that. After I created my character, that took me a day and a half to do, right? I got my shit looking, man, my character was gold. And then as soon as I jumped in the game, I was like, fuck this. It's too overstimulating for me. So I left, right? But yes, Dragon's Dogma is still better than Black Desert. Sorry, it's just the truth.
売を予定しています。
It's the truth. When it comes to the character creator.
ドラゴンズドグマ2発売後、
Black Desert is
本当に多くのプレイ
too overwhelming.
ヤーの皆さんから反響をいただきました。本編ゲーム体験に関したさまざまなお声をはじめ、
Yep.
もっとこの世界を冒険したい、さらに遊び続け
Want
た
to
いという
continue
お声
playing
を
and explore the world even more. So why the hell did you leave? You treated this kid like it was a retarded stepchild. Like it was just in the corner doing and shit, and you just didn't want to fuck with it no more. It's waking you up at 2 a.m. And you like, I'm sick of this goddamn noise. I'm gonna send him to a clinic, and that's what you did with this game. You fucking abandoned it, and now all of a sudden, because people were on your ass, now you decide to come out with a DLC.
多くいただきました。私たちはその思いに応えたいと考え、本作の制作をスタートし
I
ま
don't
した
care, bro.
これまで遊んでくださった方にはさらに遊びやすく、さらに深く、これから触れる方にも新たな形で楽しんでいただける内容を目指しています。
Okay. Can players enjoy gameplay like the original Dark Arisen?
初代のダークアリズンと同
Similar to
様
the
に
first Dragon's Dogma,
本編とは異なる
Original
新
Games
たなエ
can be
リア
found
で新しい冒険と物語を楽しめる内容になっています。
Okay.
今回新たな舞台となるのはノルガン、
God
極
damn.
寒の地に広がる滅びと謎に満ちた土地です。 この地では魔物との戦いや探索によって遺戦品を入手できます。遺戦品を拠点へ持ち帰り鑑定することで強力な武器や防具を獲得できます。単純に数値が高い装備だけではなく、特別な効果やユニークなスキルを持つ装備も存在します。
That's a new move. Okay, this is big. I could tell with the little shit that they're adding, this is gonna add a lot from just this part, on the RNG part.
より強敵へ挑み、さらに冒険を進めるために遺戦品を集め、装備を整え、再び探索へ向かう。そうした繰り返し遊べるハクスラ的なゲームサイクルも本作の大きな魅力です。
Okay.
本作の物語の中心となる存在がキーアートにも描かれている利害の竜です。本来であれば心臓があるはずの胸部は空洞となっており、その異形の姿とともに死してなお朽ちぬ力を持っています。そしてその竜を追う謎多き女性エイル。
Hey, you know what I'm gonna ask, right? Anybody who played Dragon's Dogma know what I'm gonna ask. Where my bitch at? Where's she at? You know what I'm talking about. Listen. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know who I'm talking about. Everybody who played Dragon's Dogma knows who I'm talking about. All right? Where is my bitch? Where is she? All right? That's what I want to know.
Arisen.
彼女はなぜ竜を追い続けるのか、そして利害の竜とはどのような存在なのか。各社とポーンはノルガンの地を巡りながら、この2つの存在に隠された真実へと迫っていくことになります。ドラゴンズドグマ2本編にも先日配信したアップデートに加えて8月末に追加のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。アップデートではプレイヤーの皆さんから寄せられたご意見ご要望をもとにより遊びやすく冒険を楽しんでいただくことを目的として利便性向上と遊びの幅を広げる調整を進めています。代表的な内容としては先日のアップデートでは制限なくファストトラベルができるアイテム刹那の永久石を追加させていただきました。
That's actually pretty good. Okay.
一度訪れた拠点や主要地点などへ何度でも繰り返し移動することができます。
Okay, listen, I'm one of those people who were, you know, who was weird. I actually didn't mind walking from place to place. I actually enjoyed it. I was one of those people that didn't get people wanting more fast travel locations. I actually think the experience of Dragon's Dogma is on foot exploration. I know it takes a while to get from place to place, but it also allows you to plan your travels, right? Because if you have like a, you know, let's just say like you just start walking, right? And you like, okay, I want to go here, I want to go here. And you don't plan your course of action. That itself is a game itself to me, right? But if you have no consequence to where you're walking, because you could just be like, all right, I'm in this random location. All right, fast travel back. Right. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I think Dragon's Dogma is like a good boots on the ground type of game because it don't have any horseback. You know what I mean? Like, there's no horseback riding. There's none of that. Like, you got the carriages that you can ride from, you know, from town to town, right? But even those get stopped if you get attacked. So it's like, it's not a guarantee when it comes to fast traveling from point to point. I actually like that about this game because it makes you, more involved in the world. Besides you like, okay, I could teleport here, I could teleport here, I could teleport here. You're actually enjoying the journey. And that's the reason why I loved this game. Then on basically how I felt with other open world games, if that makes any sense though. You know what I mean?
また、8月末のアップデートでは多くのご要望をいただいていたセーブスロットの追加や竜付きのメリット向上と治療手段の追加。
Now that part I get, Eric. Yeah, I get that part.
カスタムスキル枠を6枠へ増設などを予定しています。その他アップデートの詳細。
Let me go back. Hold up a second. Hold up.
There. That's done the trick.
カスタムスキル枠を6枠へ
Increase
増
the number of weapon
設な
skill
どを予
slots
定
to
して
6. Oh, this is a big deal right here. That's gonna change a lot of people's playstyles. That's big. Wow. Why didn't they do this
その他アッ
before?
プデートの詳細は公式サイトで公開しているのでそちらもご確認ください。
Oh wow. That's
本
crazy.
編を遊び続けてくださっている皆さんにもこれから
Man, you know
新
how
た
many builds I could have built? I know that's like actually, you know, it's like whatever. That's like a double. But like, bro, listen. I wanted to do. I'm a what do you call it? Like a person who likes to, you know, role play in video games, right? I do this in Souls games. I do this in games that allow me to create classes and switch them on the fly, right? I role play as a lot of shit, and it's like in these type of games, right? The vocations that you have, you could kind of get what you want, but it's limited because of those skill slots, right? So it's like for me, I was like, okay, how the fuck can I do this, right? And I'll be trying to mix and match different skills to get my, you know, my role play on, right? 6 is easy. It's done. Like, bro, come on now. That's perfect though. That's perfect. That's a lot.
冒険へ旅立つ皆さんにも王道ファンタジーの世界をさらに深
That's actually
く
what's going on, bro.
さらに自由に楽しんでいただけるよう今後もアップデートとエキスパンションの両面から展開していきますぜひこれからのドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンにもご期待ください
All right. I'm gonna be on your ass, bro.
This title will be available on Nintendo Switch 2,
Fuck
PlayStation
Switch.
5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. Pre-orders will begin rolling out soon on each platform.
Fuck Switch. If I just switch one more goddamn time.
The following items can be obtained as a pre-order bonus. Check out the official website or store for details.
Okay.
We'll also have the world's first public hands-on at Gamescom 2026.
Okay.
Apart from that, we are
Oh,
planning
now this look
exhibits
dope.
at other game shows.
Give me more dungeons like this, bro. I want dungeons. You know what I mean? I want shit like this.
For the
What is that
latest
whip,
information
bro?
on the game, please visit the official website and social media accounts.
Is it so hard to ask for dungeons like that, bro? In all games, you know what I mean? All right, listen. I'm pretty sure I speak for everybody when I say this, though. I think that I don't know why it's so hard for fantasy games, right? That are like open world and have you know, fantasy elements and shit that do like I'll say adventuring, right? I want dungeons, and you guys are gonna be like, damn, Jay know what he talking about, because I think the same shit, right? Listen, I don't know why it's so hard to create that fantasy of going into a dungeon, right? Going down to like a point of no return to where it's like you and your squad or whatever that you have, right? And it's like you're just fighting through shit. You know, sometimes you don't make it out and you probably feel that you're not going to make it out, right? And then you get down to the main boss that's down there and shit, and it's just fucking, you know, like it's just craziness going on. And it's like, bro, we got to fight for our lives down here. But you got your team on point, you got your healer, you got your tank, you got your people that's playing their roles and shit. And that's the dungeon, right? There should be multiples of these in games like this. I don't know why that shit, why is it so hard to ask for? What is so hard to, bro, listen, this shit is in every, the idea of this, of what I just said, is in every fantasy game, but they don't do it to the full extent of what I just explained. You know what I mean? When it comes to a team system and shit. I want a team system. So where it's like a fantasy game, to where it's like, you got your healer, you got your person who's supposed to keep you alive, you got your tank, you got all this type of shit. Why the fuck can a fantasy game not do this? Besides MMOs. Because MMOs can do it, right? To like a certain extent. I want a co-op game that's like that. To where we go down the dungeons and shit and we like, you know, let's, you know, we prepare and shit. That's what I want. Dragon's Dogma could easily do this. And what I've seen is a little bit like it, but it never fully leans into it. I want something that fully leans into that shit. Yeah. We need to bring back proper dungeon crawls. Facts. That's what we need. I know exactly what you're talking about. Fantasy games need done. Yes, they do. They miss so many opportunities to have video game versions of Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. Thank you. Give me that, bro. And I'm happy. I'm happy.
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles.
All right, let's go. You said it's hard to do something with a team system like that. No, it's not. I'm going to tell you why, right? Because they do it in raids. They do it in raids. And I'm going to tell you another thing too, right? Class systems is not something that's like not common. Like people do class systems all the time, right? Hell, I'm even going to go with Marvel Rivals, right? And I know this is a team shooter game, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But in order for your team to stay alive, you need the roles that you play, right? You have to. In order for that to be a thing for your team to survive, you have to have certain roles in order for you to succeed, right? It is not hard to do this in a game to where it's like, okay, you need to be this and you need to be good at that role, right? We go down to this dungeon, right? And if you're not on point, we fucking die. It's very easy to do this shit. Very, very easy. Elden Ring does it too. Systems, bro, listen, class systems in video games is not new at all. So for this concept to not exist on a level to where it's like, okay, I could go to this game to get that, type of dopamine hit, right? And it doesn't exist. It only exists in MMOs, right? I want this shit in a co-op game to where I get to have my buddies come on and be like, okay, listen, I know you got this class, so I'm gonna bring you in. You're good at tank, you good at healer, I'm good at doing damage or whatever the fuck, or being support, whatever the hell, right? And then we go down and do this dungeon and we clear it, right? But it's hard as fuck and you feel like, okay, we're not gonna survive if we're not on point. I want that type of dopamine hit again. Am I spitting? Not literally, but come on now. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not speaking Chinese.
Devil May Cry 5 is now available for Nintendo Switch 2, including all extra content.
Yeah, I would love a fan of
Control
Final
characters
Fantasy
with
VI Remake. That'd be
unique
cool
battle
too.
styles and go on a rampage. Experience smooth 60 FPS gameplay in both TV and handheld mode.
Yeah, I need long dungeons, bro. And it's not
The digital version for Devil May
It's
Cry
easy to do.
5 Devil Hunter Edition is available now.
They just don't want to do it.
Street Fighter 6 continues to heat up with their Year 4 lineup announced this month.
Are people playing
Yasmin.
Street Fighter like that? Still?
Arjun, Bosch,
Tifa. Here we go.
and finally, Tifa
People
from the
gonna come back
Final
to the game
Fantasy
just for this.
VII Remake series, or joining the fight in Year 4.
People gonna come back just for Tifa. I want to see how Tifa looks from this.
Ready.
Yasmin is the first new character for Year 4
I suck at Street
and
Fighter,
utilizes a curved karate
terrible at
knife
Street Fighter.
and unparalleled speed to dominate opponents. Yasmin
It will
loves to
actually
get up
be
close
easier
and
in a
personal
dungeon
with
crawler
an
than
arsenal
it
of
is for rivals
techniques.
because most people in MMOs or campaign
She can
co-op
glide across
like
the
this
ground
rare,
or
or chill,
zip through
fast.
the air to confuse her opponents, making them easy targets.
That's what you're trying
Connect
to do.
with
Hey,
specific
listen, you gonna be the
attacks
first.
to activate her unique Bayani mode. This increases her damage output, making it valuable in combos. Yasmin slices her way in on August 3rd.
Grand Blue
Lava and
Fantasy. I
lava.
heard Grand Blue Fantasy too. I heard that shit too. I never played it, but I heard about it. Gameplay
Next,
hella
we have
fast
an
because the
announcement
desktop
from
supporting
Capcom
it. That's what did
Esports.
it.
The
People begging for
Capcom
that type
Pro
of
Tour
shit, bro, but you gotta
2026 is
support the game.
underway, kicking
Got
off the
content.
path to Capcom Cup qualification. The premier solo showdown tournament. Tournaments will be streamed on the dates above. Beginning with this weekend's EVO, we'll live broadcast all tournaments.
Hey, I'm just gonna say something right now, and I'm gonna say it with my chest, so you guys know that I'm serious. I guarantee you, if I go to Evo and I go in for Tekken, I'm getting second place. I'm getting second place. I'm not goddamn good at Tekken, and I don't even have to play it for a long time. I'm saying that shit with my chest. I don't give a fuck. I'll beat anybody's ass in Tekken. I don't care who you are. If you one of the best, you could be white, Sonic Fox or wherever these fucking people are, right? I don't give a shit. I'll beat anybody in Tekken. I'm saying it on my chest. I want to go to Evo one of these days too. I'm gonna sign up for it. I
World
guarantee
Warrior
it.
is taking place globally
It's like
right
riding a
now.
bike to me.
Epic battles are raging across the globe.
I'll fuck these people up.
Don't miss out.
I don't care
Capcom
who
Cup
you are.
13 awaits those victorious in each tournament. Just like last year, the tournament will be held at Ryogoku Kokugikan in Japan.
I gotta go to Japan.
Furthermore,
bro. I need an
the
excuse.
official team league, Street Fighter League, will again be held at 3 regions across the world. Please look forward to it. check the official website for tournament-specific information. That's all from Capcom Esports.
Versus Capcom, same here.
Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny I'm a street fighter.
But only one of which will be crowned the
I don't know how this movie's gonna do. I don't.
2, 1, fight. You win. Perfect.
I do not know how this movie's gonna do.
This tournament is not what it seems. We have to be ready.
I hope they do good. All they gotta do is keep it accurate. Keep it silly.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Perfect.
I think this movie is gonna do just as good as the Mortal Kombat movie. It's probably gonna do just. It's not gonna be like impeccable, but it's gonna be, you know, fucking, you know, it's gonna probably do in the same vein as Mortal Kombat. And I'm glad it didn't come out at the same time as Mortal Kombat did too. Just gonna be honest, but it doesn't look terrible. You know what I mean? It looks like how good a Street Fighter movie could be. You know what I mean? Before people start complaining that it's deviating from not Street Fighter. You know what I mean? It's sticking in that bracket, and I think that's the best you can do with Street Fighter, because it is a silly concept if you think about it at the end of the day. Mortal Kombat is too. So it's doing
The
its
new
best.
teaser for the long-awaited live action. Legendary fighters Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li
You see the
return
hate
once again
Liza P is getting for using
as the
AI
curtain
concept
rises on a tournament to determine the
Jesus
world's
Christ.
strongest. A contest with no rules and no limits.
Concept
Witness
art?
a fiery battle that carries on the soul of the original series. Street Fighter hits cinemas worldwide on October 16th.
People need to go outside, bro. For real, they do.
The all-new
They have to
entry
go
in
outside.
Capcom's
This
swordplay
the game
action
I'm waiting
series.
for. Come on, bring this shit, bro. Funnest demo I played in a minute.
皆さんこんにちは。鬼武者ウェイオブザソードディレクターの二平です。
This game is gonna be
長ら
goated.
くお待たせしましたが、本作の発売日が2026年9月25日金曜日に決定いたしました。
Show me something good, bro.
本日はゲームの紹介に加え、特別に初公開となる新たな現場との戦いもご覧いただきたいと思います。本作
This
は
shit is gonna be
カプコンが誇
gold, bro.
る剣撃アクションゲームシリーズ鬼武者の完全新作です。ダークファンタジーの世界観で描かれる江戸時代初期の京都を舞台に
Day one.
至高の剣撃アクションが楽しめま
Where's
す。
your book? Which wave are you a part of? Or you know what? Better get it. Just tell me when you order.
異形の怪
I'll be able to tell you
物
exactly when.
玄馬の襲撃により命を奪われた主人公宮本武蔵が鬼の力を得て現世に舞い戻り、鬼の糧とその運命に抗い
And look. Like, so I gotta say this too. You guys have been fantastic when it comes to like the waiting part, but I have to tell you this though, right? I'm pretty sure you guys don't understand the gravity of it. I have 475 orders to ship out with books, right? I was expecting to only ship out probably maybe 40, the most. I exceeded it by 10 times the percentage, right? So for me, like, so that's why I'm asking you guys to be a little, to be patient a little bit. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't expect the shit at all. So like 474, right? And I'm almost done. I've been killing this shit for a one-man person. So just let me know like when you ordered it, and I'll tell you exactly when it is though. But I didn't expect that many
ながら
at
も
all.
己の戦う理由を
And plus too, like here's another thing. I can't chin check my printers because my printers print shit on their time. So if I set it in, it's gonna 100% be not on my time. I can't dictate, you know what I'm saying, like when they actually, like do it fast enough, because I got the highest quality printer known to man. Literally. I'm talking about for like professionals. The professionals actually use the same exact printer that I do. So like they take probably maybe a week and a half, probably 2 weeks to actually print the books, especially at the magnitude, right? 'Cause I'm not just ordering 20, I'm ordering 120. You know what I mean? So it's like for them, it takes a while, you know what I'm saying? Like to print that much. So That's just for transparency, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just for that. But yeah. Just tell me, like, when you did actually do the order, and then like, I'll tell you exactly when it's going to come.
問い続ける武蔵の剣の道とは、宿敵佐々木巌流との因縁の戦いや、次々と襲いかかる強大な幻魔たちとの激戦。それぞれの思いを秘めた協力者たちとの出会い、そして清水寺や安井金毘羅宮など舞台となる京都のスポットや伝承が鬼武者の世界でどのように絡み合うのか、ストーリーにもご期待ください。それでは本日初公開となる幻魔との戦闘シーンを一部公開します。宮本武蔵に幾度となく襲いかかる強力なくせ者幻魔ドアツケンとの戦いです。どうぞご覧ください。
So, you know, but I got a good system now, so it should be good. You're making a lot of money on this book. No, I'm not. Because all the money I made for this book, I have to bring it right back to the business, right? When you start a business, right, you don't just pocket everything. You can't pocket everything because I have product, right? So once you get money, that money is going directly back into what I'm shipping out. Shipping costs, book printing, all that type of shit, right? I get paid afterwards. After all the shit is over with, then I might get paid, right? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to pay myself because I'm going to use that shit for conventions. So I haven't seen a dime of anything that y'all sent me. Literally. It went directly back into the business. 100%. And that's how you should do it, too. You don't pay yourself at all until the dividends actually, you know, balance out.
Let us begin to battle.
What? This game is going to be fantastic, bro.
You asked for that.
This bro, give me this game now.
Novice. Get up. You're out of luck. Let the bloody banquet begin. My bloodlust is unquenched.
Bro, look at this combat system, bro.
Give me a real fight.
Different weapons.
Enough from you.
迫力ある戦闘、爽快なアクションをご覧いただきました。本作はアクションゲーム好きのたくさんの方々に最高の剣撃アクションをお届けできるようにしたいことから、物語重視の活劇モードと手応え重視の剣撃モードをご用意しています。そしてご覧のプラットフォームで現在体験版
I want story difficulty. I'm such a bitch. I'm gonna make fun of you. All right. Anybody who play on that difficulty, pussy.
版がプレイ可能となっています。体験版では物語序盤の宮本武蔵と佐々木巌流の剣撃がお楽しみいただけます。プレイいただいた方向けにゲーム本編で利用できる特典もご用意していますので、ぜひプレイしてみてください。
This game is amazing.
From here, we'd like to share some product details. Once more, Onimusha Way of the Sword releases on September 25th, 2026.
Black Western Indian.
For players who want to further enjoy the world of Onimusha, we've prepared deluxe and premium deluxe editions that bundle the base game with amazing additional content.
Wait, so you can have different outfits for NPCs, or can you play as them? Interesting.
And as a pre-order bonus, players will receive appearances for Musashi's sword and some helpful charms that can aid him in combat.
Hey, that English dub sucks. Hey, listen, that's why I'm not playing this game in English. I'm playing it in Japanese. You feel me? So it's like, for me, listen, during the demo part, when I actually play this shit on stream, I didn't even know. I don't know how the English voice sound like. I don't. Until I hear it on this shit, because Americans got to have, you know, they don't like reading subtitles. So it's like, for me, I don't play no game that's made in Japan, Korea, or wherever the fuck, right? In my language. I read the subtitles. It sucks.
Be sure to check them out.
Shit.
For the latest information on Onimusha Way of the Sword, please check our official X account and website. There's no better place to get the latest info, so don't forget to follow us.
Jack, I was running my business.
We hope
I didn't
you
start
all look
making
forward to
profits
when the
until 3
game
months.
releases
That's
later
exactly
this
how
year.
it should be. If you start paying yourself before your dividends level out, then you can't fund your business anymore because you're paying yourself before you're putting the cart before the horse. That's basically what the term is.
The Capcom digital sale is on now. The latest title in the popular Monster Hunter RPG series, Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, is on sale for the first time. The ever-evolving Monster Hunter Wilds is also on sale, along with other titles from the series. Don't miss this chance to give these wonderful games a try. In addition, Resident Evil Requiem and other popular titles in the Resident Evil series are on sale. The deals don't stop there. Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection.
I seen somebody actually said that I never played one Onimusha, right? Start off if you got listen, if I know how a lot of people are who's new age, they don't like to go back and play old shit because it looks funny. You know, it looks old, right? But I'm telling you, I played these games when I was younger. This is how I know how good this Onimusha is going to be. Okay? Once you play these games, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's going to connect. It's good. Take a leap of faith. All right? Play something old. All right? This game has to be played in Japanese. It does. They say the Steam machine is so bad and the base PS5 is way better. Yeah, so there's no way in fuck it should cost $1,000.
Includes 7 games from the series. Street Fighter 6, which is heating up as it heads into Year 4, and the Onimusha series are also included. Witness the origins before the new title drops. We can't miss out on the Mega Man Cyberwave pack sale as well.
Bro, hold up. Look at this shit.
Enjoy your summer with popular Capcom titles.
Oh my, I'm old, bro.
That's all for today's presentation. Thanks for tuning in.
How many goddamn presentations they gonna have through the month of Pride Month, bro? Bro, listen, it's, what is it, June? June 25th? We had so many presentations happening. It's uncanny. Like, there's so many. And then we still got Gamescom 2 coming up, right? I think Gamescom is coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, I want to show y'all something right quick, right? I want to show y'all something. Because this shit is stupid as fuck. This bitch is $1,000 and it's not even as powerful as a PS5. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Nobody's gonna buy this shit en masse. Nobody. And then you have the nerve to have it be 512 gigabytes. This shit should be 2 terabytes if you're charging this much. They already have consoles that can do what you can do that costs way less. This is a dumbass business deal. Like, what are you doing? What, just because it's on Steam? Just because you can run Steam games? You can't even run it at the same fidelity as a fucking PC. So it's like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking about, bro. This is the dumbest shit ever, period. This is dumb as hell. And 2 terabytes cost $1,300. Bad business, bro. Dumb. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to make money. You want to be different. You want to seem like you're exclusive. You know, you're pristine or some shit like that. You know? So you charge that much just because these specs don't even look good. Just don't look good at all. Not at all. Especially for the price. You're a lowball PC. Basically. And I know this basically can work as a PC too as well. So if you have a monitor and you plug this up to your to your PC, it works just like a PC. So you could go on Google, YouTube, do whatever the fuck, right? So you basically do the same shit. So I guess that's the other part, but you can basically do that with your PS5. You can go on YouTube just without the web browser. You don't have the web browser, extension. This does have the web browser to it, but it's still not worth the price just because you got a web browser. And you could do programs. So I guess you could do Photoshop. You could do, all those other apps that you can use for, like, desktop stuff. Still not I don't see it. I don't. This shit needs to be at least, I would say the highest that they can charge for this will probably be $600. And I'm even highballing it there. This should 100%, since the PS5 is going for around maybe, I'm talking about base retail, right? It's going for around probably $6. No, not $6. It's probably going to be like high as $400, right? $400. PlayStation Pro is probably $500, right? This shit should be probably $100 more because you can do more features when it comes to not gaming shit, right? That's about it. $1,000 is overkill. You're being stupid. You're being dumb. I knew the Steam Machine was going to cost that much. Yeah, I knew it too. 100%. It's not shocking. I thought it was actually going to be more because I thought they were going to be stupider. But this is them tempering their expectations. That's what it is. I agree. My PC was cheaper to build than this. It's dumb as fuck. The 2 terabyte with controller is $1,400. That's still too much. All this shit is too much, bro. Their fucking what's the name shit is too much as well. Their Steam Deck. The fact that they went up on the price for this shit is utterly insane. This is only probably $100 less than the Steam Machine. Like, I don't know what Valve is thinking. Nobody's gonna buy this shit at this price. Nobody. This is a handheld system. All right, and it costs $949, and I got my shit for $400. I got my shit for $400. They're dumb. Only 500 gigs. You can build a PC stronger than a PS5 for cheaper. Yeah, trust me, I know. PC parts are always on sale. The most expensive thing is the RAM. Cause that's hard to get now. That's the reason why. It's a RAM shortage. That's the only reason why it's that high. They're greedy because they can be, but they're going to see a dip in sales, right? So then they can't be anymore. So once they start to realize, okay, we're getting less sales because maybe this is for rich people now. The normal person can't afford this, bro. Especially for what it is. See, for people who like to do leisure shit, you know, and they just got extra money to kill, to blow, they might buy this. You know, they might be like, okay, I could buy. But even those people, right? See, I think I'm in that bracket. I'm in that bracket where I got leisure money, right? I could just do shit. But even I won't pay for this shit at this. This is stupid. As you can see, I went on OfferUp and got this shit for $400. I did it on stream. Somebody told me, hey, Jay, you could get this shit for $400. Where? I cut corners because I'm not dropping $1,000 on a fucking handheld system. Are you kidding me? Nobody in their right mind, even if they got money, would buy this shit at this price. That's dumb as fuck. So yeah, they just shot themselves in the foot with this, bro. They shot themselves in the foot. Even leisure people who have leisure money won't even get this shit. I'm not buying a Steam Machine at this price. Are you kidding? Hell no. Fuck out of here. So you guys wanted me to check out something else. It was that Indian game, right? What's that game called? You guys gotta tell me what that Indian game is because I do want to check that shit out. And I know this, bro, this entire stream is going to be copyrighted to shit because of all the shit that we're going to watch in this. GTA 6 is going to probably drop today too, so we're going to watch that. You know they're going to copyright my shit too. GTA do not care. They copyright your shit like it ain't nothing. So that's probably dropping at around 12, maybe. Or if they do it tomorrow, I'm gonna be very fucking pissed. I'm gonna be very pissed. Everything we need, everything we know. No, where's the gameplay footage, bro? I don't want to see you talking. Yeah, that's 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay, we're looking for it today. That's what we're looking forward to. So today it's gonna drop. I'm not sure when, but we're definitely gonna check that shit out. Unleash the Avatar. That's what it is. Here we go. And this is another Indian game. Holy hell. India is, bro, listen, you guys had me watch 2 Indian games, right? Within the past month. I think we're going to see a resurgence happen, right? Is that what it's called when people resurface? No, it's no such thing as a resurgence because they never had it. This is going to be something that's, bro, this is going to break through the market. I think they're actually working hard in India right now to actually make their stamp on the industry. As they should. Good for them. Beast of Reincarnation IGN preview. No, I'm going to check that out because I love Beast of Reincarnation. That's another game I'm looking forward to too. Damn, we got a lot to watch.
Yama sent his errand boy. Tell the Lord of Death he'll have to come collect me.
Now this already looks higher quality than the last thing y'all showed me. The last India game that y'all showed me, This is already at a higher quality.
Self.
Already. Okay. Better animations too. Okay. So he can summon weapons. Hey, Bollywood. Hey, you better watch out for Bollywood, bro. Got the Black Myth Wukong dodging mechanic.
I will drag you to Lord Yama by your tongue.
Okay. He got a little quirkiness to him. He did that little stumble. India, what are you doing, bro?
Is that Naraka?
Punjabi, what are you doing, Punjabi? Big show. What the fuck? I love this shit, bro. I'm sorry. I like he do a 4-360. I love it. Bro, India, bro, come on. I love it, bro. I love it. It's so ridiculous, it's funny. They got their own little shit to them, bro.
My turn.
Come on, show me something good, bro. Let's get it. They got the music already. I like the little wing, yep. Hey, he like Indian Radan, literally.
Catch, little one.
I'm gonna need them to speak their language though. I want to hear Indian. I want to hear the language. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear English. All right, get your Black Myth Wukong on the India version. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no fucking English.
And so will you.
I need this shit to feel authentic, bro. What the hell was that? Did he just belly flop?
I have died 1,000 deaths.
Speak Indian, bro.
And I will die 1,000 more.
That mustache is majestic.
To save you. I'm coming, Umi. I'm coming.
I hate when these people be doing these trailers, bro. It's okay to have it in their language. I don't understand that. Why do they always do that, bro? To where, like, when they advertise games from different countries, they always have it in English. It's okay to have subtitles Americans can read. Okay? It's okay. You don't have to cater to us all the time. Hold up. Woo. We ain't got to worry about the shit on the music department. Let's get it. Bro, India got you covered on the music part. This should get demonetized for real. Let's go. Bro, give these people money. got the lion, bro. Let's go. This India Black Myth Wukong, bro. This India Wukong. Okay, I'm looking out for it. I like, bro, come on now. The music is dope. No, he not, bro. No, he not. This on that, bro, come on now. You can't beat it. Bro, India got their own flavor. Their own flavor, their own style to it. I like it. I like it. I've been watching Bollywood movies forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, this fits. It's not jarring to me. I know what to expect when it comes to these type of games, right? So it's like, if they keep that same formula, have their little spin to it, do Black Myth Wukong India edition. I'm all in. Bro, the Pantheon of India is crazy. And I told y'all this before too. And I'm going to say something again too. Why can't Africa do this? God damn. Why can't Africa do something like this? Oh, I know why. They too busy trying to force other people to do it for them. Sorry to say it, but it's just the truth. They're doing it themselves. I want Africa to do the same shit for their stuff. You got the Unreal Engine. The market is free. You get to use this technology now. Make your own shit. Start now. These guys are going to be ahead of you 10 to 15 years from now. And they're already doing games like this. And you got the same technology at your fingertips, but you just choose not to do it because you're begging other people to do it for you. Take it into your own hands, man. You got the technology to do it. Make your own shit. India's doing it right now. I wish more countries would do this shit too. Every other country is doing this shit but fucking Africa. No, they're not broke. They're not. They're not. Trust me. I know all about the Africa demographics, bro. There's certain places in Africa that have money. They can easily do this. Easily. They just choose not to. I'm not going to give them that fucking excuse. And everybody from Africa know when I'm talking. I got people from Africa follow me too. Okay? There's third world country places in Africa. But they just shoot. Come on now. It's like Rio. There's certain places you don't go to where poor people live at and where people have money live at. And then you have somewhere in the middle. Easily they could do this. They just don't care. It is what it is. Yep. Give me stuff like this and I'll be happy. Facts. Us black people have so much potential. I'm gonna stop saying that shit too, because potential is only relevant when you use it. It's only relevant when you use it. You can have all the potential in the world, but it doesn't matter if you don't use it. Right? And I'm even gonna talk about Black Americans. Black Americans have all the money in the world here. We have a lot. You know how many black millionaires there are in America alone? Right? I don't want to go down this road. I don't. Because you guys know it's common sense. It's common sense. Yeah, Africans don't care. Sure, but Black Americans do. And Black Americans have money. And for us to have money and we don't invest in shit like this with ourselves is utterly baffling to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Well, yeah, dude, it's a condition thing. Because we latch on to other people because it's a victim mentality. It's like, if we do make something here in America, right? Let's just say if we got all the money reallocated and we started making game companies, right? From black people, made by black people, for black people. You know, 100%, it won't be about culture. It will be about how oppressed we are. It won't even be about the culture that we come from and making it cool. It will 100% be about the white man or anybody else doing shit against us. It will 100% be about race. It won't be about, oh, look at this cool thing from our culture, or look at this cool thing that we can do, that we can show, right? We can make a game about, African cultures, about African mythology, about African shit like this, right? We can do all that shit and not even talk about other races. That's irrelevant, right? We gonna make shit for our people and about our culture, right? We can't do that. We constantly have to talk about what other people did to us. That's what mind state we have. So there will never be an African mythology game made by black people with money, because we constantly have to talk about what other people are doing. We never want to talk about ourselves. Never. And about our culture whatsoever. It's never going to happen. So I gave up on that a long time ago. Don't believe all that country is poor shit is false. It is false. It's false as fuck, actually. Super false. Black people are different from Africans. I'm gonna need y'all to realize that. That is true. Because Africans have a work ethic when they come over to here compared to how we do here ourselves. I don't know why that's a thing, because I'm in the medical field, right? And every single African that I meet is a harder worker than a black person next to him. It's just common sense. It is what it is. Because they respect it more than we do when it comes to our environment. You know what I mean? Because we have everything at our fingertips. And, well, you know, on masses. They don't have the same shit we do when it comes to basic shit in certain parts of Africa. But be mindful, there are parts in Africa that have plenty of money. They just don't use it the same way we do. I forgot the name, but it was announced, but it was a big deal when it announced. I'll look it up real quick. Please do, because I want to see it. Oh yeah, there's another game you want me to look up too. Beast of Reincarnation. I'm gonna look that up too, because Batsy talked to me about that shit. I'm very interested in that. I didn't know that they had another thing at all. I want to keep tabs of this game too as well. 15 hours ago. Let's go. Hold up. Fuck IGN. Do I have to watch IGN with this shit? Guess I do. God damn it, bro. Oh well, whatever. What's One View? This is another game that I'm very excited for because it's made by the same people who did Pokemon. Now this is crazy, right? Pokemon developers haven't expanded or branched out in a very long time. This is a very fresh idea because it reminds me of Sekiro, Final Fantasy 16, and Pokemon at the same time. It has RPG elements to where it's turn-based, and it has deflection-based combat too, which is dope as fuck. It's unique as hell. So I've been looking at this.
Is 2026 the year of the video game sidekick? Grace had Leon to bail her out in Resident Evil Requiem. Hugh had Diana to hack killbots for him in Pragmata. And now Swordmaster Emma has very good boy Ku to bring a bit of magical aid to her crossbow and blade in Beast of Reincarnation.
I can't wait
At a recent Billy Game First Look event in Shanghai, I got to go hands-on with the first 2 hours of the stunning post-apocalyptic action RPG from Game Freak, the development team best known for being at the helm of the Pokemon series for the past 3 decades.
Yep.
I'm happy to report that based on the opening chapter of Beast of Reincarnation's story, Game Freak seems to have successfully switched from catching 'em all to violently dispatching 'em all in this addictive new adventure that follows a deadly dynamic duo.
I think this is going to be one of those games that most people don't realize is going to be their favorite game. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? There's certain games that don't look like it's going to be your favorite game, but it looks like another good game that's coming out. But you have your eyes set on something else that you think is going to be your favorite game, but it's actually going to be something else. I think this game is that game. I think this game, when you actually play it, is going to be probably most people's favorite. I could tell because it has that energy to it. So where it's like, I'm not super looking, you know, like compared to Phantom Blade Zero or like some, you know, like some other game that's like farther down the line, Omnimusha and shit, right? Those games, for me, in my mind state, I'm like, that game is going to be my favorite game. But when this game is right here, this game has that, and somebody just said it too, it has that sleeper hit feel to me, to where I know that I'm not thinking it's going to be my favorite, but once I play it, I'm probably going to be playing this more than any game that I got in my library. I can just automatically tell.
Cool. Let's go.
It just got that flavor to it.
Beast of Reincarnation hooked me from minute 1. Its story opens smack bang in the middle of a war zone and wastes little time in introducing the core combat concepts. Faced with hordes of blighted beasts that are the result of fauna fusing with flora, imagine Pokemon's Bulbasaur in his absolute angriest evolution, Emma can pull off fast sword-slashing combo attacks, as well as parries to open up her gnarly enemies to satisfyingly grisly finishing moves.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Additionally, Emma's opening loadout comes with a crossbow strapped to her wrist, allowing her to take out flying foes at range with rapid-fire bursts that feel supremely responsive. So far, so fairly standard. However, it's the inclusion of Emma's loyal dog companion Ku that adds a satisfyingly tactical twist to Beast of Reincarnation's predominantly blade-based melee system. Ku will automatically attack the enemies in Emma's vicinity with a range of bites and tail whips, but with a tap of a button, the battlefield is briefly suspended in super slow motion, allowing you to choose from up to 6 different special abilities at Ku's disposal in order to gain the upper hand against the enemy hordes.
That's like
I
Final
spent much
Fantasy
of my
Remake.
hands-on with Beast of Reincarnation, blasting enemies with fireballs from my furry little friend.
Yeah, that's like Final Fantasy
But I was
Remake.
also able to draw
That's
roots
cold.
up out of the ground to shatter the shields of more heavily armed opponents, and even tangle around the ankles of some of the bigger beasts I faced, binding them to the spot and allowing me to sneak in a few sword strikes with Emma's katana while the monster struggled to be free.
This is good, bro.
What's
That is
neat is
something
how Emma's and Ku's unique abilities are strengthened by the special bond they share. Each of Ku's attacks requires a specific number of fluorescence points to pull off, effectively like using mana or magic points in a JRPG.
Final Fantasy, yep.
And the only way you can earn those points is by nailing parries with Emma's sword.
Now, this is a good gameplay mechanic, bro. For real. Because it teaches you to play the game how it's supposed to. Because you get a reward for doing it. Parries, listen, how many times you guys played a game that involves parrying, but you choose not to, but you dodge because it's easier to do, right? Like you choose to dodge because you're like, I don't want to risk parrying. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get hit, right? So if you tie it to a system to where it gives you a reward, then you're gonna try to do something more difficult, which makes the gameplay more engaging. It's very simple to do, but like this is what people who make RPGs for a living know how to do. These people been doing this shit for years. So that simple thing right there, bro, is just a good mechanic to get people to try harder mechanics that they normally would just be like, hey, if I don't have to parry, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to dodge. I played a lot of games like that to where it's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to fucking dodge. You know what I mean? But if I, there's sometimes where I'm going to try hard where it's like, okay, I'm going to try to parry the fuck out of this boss. That's just a personal thing. This game gives you a reward for it, which is
Parrying
good.
attacks is paramount. But thankfully, the timing window for parries feels quite generous. So don't feel like you'll need to be a hard-tuned action RPG aficionado to be able to pull off Emma's throat-cutting counters.
I want it to be a little harder. Hopefully they come up with a difficulty to where the parry window is smaller. I'm crazy, I know. I'm crazy.
And to be clear, Beast of Reincarnation's difficulty can be dropped down or ratcheted up at any
There we go. They just answered my question.
moment via the pause menu.
They just answered my question. Let's go.
Equally, Ku's attacks give Emma some welcome
Look at
buffs
this, bro.
in return. For example, whenever Ku blasts his fireball attack at an enemy, every hit that lands successfully will recover a small percentage of her total HP. If you manage to nail the on-screen QuickTime events that trigger as each of Ku's attacks are deployed, that will replenish an even more substantial chunk of Emma's health bar. This was admittedly fairly easy to do during the opening stretch of the game, but I was told that the QuickTime events will become more elaborate as Ku's attacks grow more powerful.
Give me this now, bro.
You see that abandoned village ahead?
Woo!
I suggest you search for clues there first.
Once I'd battled through the action-packed but ultimately linear opening stretch, Emma and Ku were unleashed into Beast of Reincarnation's post-apocalyptic slice of Japan.
Can you ride on the wolf? Because you can ride on the wolf, bro. If you can ride on the wolf, 10 out of 10. Already. Why all these games use the same slashing sound effects? That's a good question. To tell you the truth, I don't notice it too much because I guess I'm just too desensitized to it. But if you turn away and you just hear it, I guess you can hear it. Stock sound footage. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something about sound design in video games, right? These sound designs are bought on a marketplace, right? So if anybody know anything about game design, I'm pretty sure we got Blood Angel will know what I'm talking about too, because he's making his own game. If you're making a game, right, and if you have like, let's say if you have like a limited budget, or even if you don't, you're just trying to save money. There are marketplaces to where you can buy sound effects. And they will fine tune those sound effects to fit their game aesthetic, but it's still based off of an original sound effect that was already on a marketplace that exists. And they will fine tune it to fit their game. So a lot of games will use the same sound effects, but just dial it up, freak it up, you know what I'm saying, to make it their own. And that's the reason why you have the same ear that you can hear like, oh, I heard that shit before. It's gonna happen a lot.
To be clear, there isn't an open world to explore here. However, Beast of Reincarnation's story is set across multiple quarantine zones, each a sprawling sandbox packed with secrets to find, a variety of enemies to encounter both monstrous and mechanical, and a single major boss beast to track down and eliminate.
Yep.
Given that my time with the story was short, I decided to focus on completing the main objectives. But I certainly felt the pull to explore the ruins of the Oguchi buffer zone's landscape, with the numerous collapsed structures and rusted out mechs that littered the horizon just begging to be more closely examined. Actually, maneuvering your way around the wilds of Beast of Reincarnation is a consistent blast. In what might be the best use of a video game heroine's hairdo since Bayonetta's magical mane was first let loose from her ponytail, Emma can use her hair in a number of interesting ways to find new paths through her surroundings.
So she's Rapunzel. This bitch is Rapunzel.
Her fabulous follicles bind together to form solid vines that can whip her to distant ledges like a grappling hook.
That's crazy.
But they can also form temporary stilts beneath her feet whenever you hold down the jump button, giving her a boost up to out-of-reach places like a pair of Hair Jordans. However, my favorite use of Emma's tricked out tresses is her
funny motherfucker. I'm gonna give you that.
Ability to form log-like platforms in front of her by holding down the right trigger. Not only is this useful for creating bridges across gaps in the terrain, but I found it to be a great way to get the jump on groups of enemies I spotted wandering the world. By scrambling up to a vantage point and beaming out a bridge in the air over their heads, I was able to drop down for satisfying stealth attacks and tear robot sentries to shards of scrap before they'd even noticed I was there.
Yeah, you can buy sound effect, movements, all that shit, yep. Nothing wrong with
Meanwhile, Ku isn't just a battle-ready buddy, he's equally as useful outside of combat. Not only does he alert Emma to any enemies nearby,
is someone there, Ku?
But he also sniffs out item crates that
is 2B, holy shit. I recognize that voice from a mile away.
Contain everything from crafting ingredients to armor sets and weapons.
Do you have something, Ku?
Oftentimes it's not enough just to locate these treasure chests though, since many of the ones I found remained trapped behind shuttered doors or required me to solve combination locks in order to open them, suggesting the need for some environmental puzzle solving that I didn't have time to slow down for during my hands-on. Although in hindsight, I probably should have made the time to properly scavenge for those optional goodies, because I went into Beast of Reincarnation's first boss fight a little underleveled and got absolutely trounced by an enormous mutant stag.
Oh yeah.
Keep moving. It might seem a lumbering giant, but it's something extraordinary.
Yeah, I'm not playing this shit in fucking English. Why the hell do all these people do this shit?
First of the Nushi, the corrupted mega beasts that are unique to each zone of the map, and I initially
said, Jay, calm down. Hell no. Listen. I know her voice from anywhere. Stop playing with me. I have no shame, bro. I don't give a fuck. Think I care? Hey, Jay, accept for 2B. Yep.
struggled to parry the powerful swiping attacks of its antlers and the deadly spikes it shot from afar, leading me to swift deaths in my first couple of attempts.
God, Jesus.
Thankfully, on my third try, I located a campfire overlooking the monster's lakeside lair, complete with a strong box containing chainmail armor to boost my defense. And I was finally able to lock in and defeat the deadly deer with a combination of counters, Ku's support abilities, and some well-placed shots from the long-range bow I'd swiped from a dying robot earlier. It felt truly triumphant to topple this rampaging Rudolph, but my celebrations were sadly short-lived. Though the battle was won, the war wasn't over, and the wounded monster retreated to its lair, likely to be encountered again later in the story.
It's retreating. Back to its lair, maybe?
Beast of Reincarnation may feature flashy combat and enjoyable exploration, but there's clearly quite a lot more going on beneath the surface. And I don't just mean deep within one of the numerous underground bunkers I was able to rummage around in during my hands-on.
Jay got a body pillow of 2B hidden somewhere? Hell no, I can't have that shit. That's too far. That's too far. If you buy a body, listen, if you buy a body pillow or anything, I'm just gonna judge you. Okay? You can like something, you can go, you know, whatever, what have you. As soon as you go into body pilling, listen, buying body pillows territory, I'm sorry, we can't relate no more. We can't. We can't. You went too far. You officially lost the plot.
of times my mission objectives would lead me back to Emma and Ku's mobile base of operations, which was kind of like Death Stranding 2's DHV Magellan, only with fewer A-list actresses posing for photos. It's here that you can hose the blood off Ku's fur and arrange your loadout for your next objective. But at least during the story's opening hours, it's also where some playable flashbacks are triggered in order to flesh out the backstory behind how Beast of Reincarnation's post-apocalyptic world came to be. I'm hesitant to reveal too much about these sections for fear of story spoilers, but I will say that I enjoyed discovering the dramatic circumstances in which Emma and Ku first met and formed their unbreakable bond. Additionally, being without Ku for much of these story stretches forced me to really get to grips with the basics of Beast of Reincarnation's swordplay, since I wasn't always able to lean on my magical man's best friend to bail me out during a battle.
This is like Sekiro, bro.
We don't have to wait long to find out if the thrills of Beast of Reincarnation's companion-based combat, terrific traversal mechanics, and imposing boss fights will go the distance.
Oh, wow.
Since Game Freak's action RPG is set to arrive on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on August 4th. There's still a lot to dig into here, from its skill trees to crafting and cooking systems.
Shut up. Yeah, like when the beta comes out, I wonder if you'll see the reference I got for you. Hey, shit, I'll be looking for it. He sounds like the same person who did the review for Mixtape. I don't think he is. Trust me, I know his voice. I definitely know his voice.
But based on its opening hours, I can say that Beast of Reincarnation has already got its claws into me.
At least it's not
and
a
before
sex
you
thing.
ask,
Yeah,
yes,
true.
you can absolutely pat the
I mean, but what would you do with a body pillow? You know what I'm saying? Listen. The whole point of a body pillow, I think personally, if you buy a body pillow, you're trying to fuck it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That'll be the only reason you will buy a body pillow, is for you to want to fuck it. All right? You know, it's cheap. Still a pillow. It's not a sex doll. It's the closest thing, right? So that's the only reason you will buy a body pillow, is to fuck it. And that's weird. All right? You want to stick your dick in the pillow? God damn. You know? I'm going to judge you. I am. I'm going to judge you.
Oh.
That's it. Give me a
For more
body pillow,
IGN previews,
Christine,
check
my
out our
love,
hands-ons
check
with
it.
Monster
Christine?
Fantasy and Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
I'm a judge too. Alright? Jay will judge you. And killing animals, what the fuck? Oh man. This game is gonna be good as hell. This game is gonna be good. It's probably my favorite. This game is like Sekiro, bro. Sekiro, Final Fantasy, everything mixed into one. I don't know why the fuck my thing keeps on shrinking like this. It gets on my goddamn nerves. So yeah. Alright. Let me know when you guys want me to go all in the GTA 6, alright? Cause I'll go all into that shit in like, you know, a minute. Cause that shit is just you know. I'm waiting for the perfect time to do that. Cause I'm not gonna stop. It's just gonna be ongoing. Jay, check out Marvel Project Comet. Fuck is that? What the hell is this? What the fuck? What is this? I never even heard of this before. It does literally look like Marvel Rivals though. Is there a snippet? What the fuck? All right. Listen, YouTube. I typed it in. I need to see something simple. Okay.
A new Marvel RPG just leaked. It's called Marvel's Project Comet, and it might be the closest thing we've seen to a new Marvel Ultimate Alliance style RPG
This
in
is Marvel
years.
Ultimate
The
Alliance.
leaks describe it as a Marvel action RPG, with gameplay being compared to Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but with Marvel heroes and villains. So imagine building a squad with Spider-Man, Wolverine, Doctor Strange, Captain America, Elektra, Invisible Woman, and others, then swapping between them during missions. On paper, this sounds like the kind of Marvel RPG fans have been waiting for.
I guess.
But here's the catch. This is apparently not a big console Marvel game. It's an Android and iOS mobile game.
I could have seen that coming from a mile away. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I could have saw that coming from as soon as they started doing that, talking about the gotcha shit or the the system that's like Genshin Impact and shit. I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a phone game. It's probably gonna be a phone game. Could have seen that coming. Yep. I could have seen that coming. If anybody didn't see that coming, come on, bro. That's a phone game. All right? It's a phone game. Boy, he said, oh man, J-Lo, you are not going to have a good time discussing that. Rockstar is wilding. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I'm going to have a good time discussing that. Because I think some people are going to like what I'm going to say, and I think people are not going to like what I'm going to say. But that's perfect, right? I like that when it's a duality of people that's like, I don't agree with that somewhat. You guys will see. Yeah, you can see the character designs on YouTube or Google's. Yeah. This game a phone game, I lost interest. It's a phone game. What am I going to do? I'm not going to download on my iOS. I got so much shit on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. So, not you, but the game. Would I play it? Fuck no. Nope. I don't play games on my phone. I got too many other devices I can play shit on. So it's like for me, right? I got my computer, PS5, I got my Steam Deck. My phone is meant for calling people and texting. I don't use my phone to play games on. I don't know how people do that anyway. I don't know how people use their phone or devices as a main source of gaming. I don't get that. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't even get it during the time where people were playing Candy Crush for a long time. You guys remember that shit? Where look, I'm a little bit older, so like all the older people was playing Candy Crush, and what's that other game that they was playing on their phones? But you guys know what I'm talking about. Back in the days with Candy Crush, I don't understand how people were playing that for literally hours upon hours. Like people were like level 700, and it's like an ongoing thing, right? I don't get it. I don't. I do not play games on my phone. Check Project Renegade. The fuck is that too? Jesus Christ. How do y'all be knowing? Bro, how do y'all be finding all this shit? What is this? I guess I watched it in the background because I don't even know what the fuck this is. Hold on. Okay, let me not watch that. Let me back up. Wait, when did this come out? 8 months ago. Interesting. Okay, let's see.
She's ready.
What's your code name?
Wait. I know this. Hey, Chad, did I watch this before? Plague Inc. You talking about the Plague Tale game? I always hated phone games. Yeah. Flappy Bird. Thank you. Flappy Bird, Candy Crush, that time period. I don't get it. How old is Jay? Let's just say I'm like 30 plus. I'm just gonna say that. All right, I'm 30 plus. I'm old enough to be called Unc. All right, and I get called Unc all the time.
You ventured this far to find us.
I know I don't look
What's
like it.
What's your purpose?
To prove what they said was a lie.
Somebody said yes. I think I did watch this. This shit look familiar to me. Yep, I seen this shit before. Yep. Yep, 100%. I'm gonna show y'all the ending so you guys will know what I'm talking about.
All our sacrifices!
In case you guys don't know what this is, this game is a mix of Resident Evil and John Wick. That's basically what this is. It looks good. Yep. Project Renegade is probably going to come out in 2027.
Why are we here?
The Luca inside you led us here. I'm starting to see why I was sent to you. You might be the key.
And the thing with this guy, he has a bunch of different fighting styles that he can do because he's channeling it from different versions. Am I on the right page? I think I'm in the right bracket. Yeah. I only play Plague Inc. when I have time. I'm gonna be moving, so I don't have time to do anything. Yeah, moving takes a lot of fucking time. I'm glad I ain't gotta do that shit no more. Because you said in your video that you was a boomer, but if you're 30 plus, then you're really a millennial. Yeah, kind of, but motherfuckers call me boomer. I talk to a lot of, bro, listen, I'm around a lot of people who are Gen Zers, right? So Gen Zers type talk and shit, and plus I'm born in the 90s, right? The early 90s, right? At the very beginning. I'm knocking on the 80s door, all right? So it's like, for me, a lot of people, the mind state from the 90s to the early 2000s is completely different. It's like a 20-year span when it comes to mentality-wise, not years-wise, right? It's only 10 years. But mentality-wise, it's like 20 to 30 when it comes to the mentality difference. I don't understand none of this shit the millennial, these Gen Zers be talking about. And quite frankly, I don't care. You know what I mean? So that's just my vibe. I think people are starting to regress the older that they get or the younger that they get. You know what I'm saying? They're regressing. Facts. Yeah. You Gen Z, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, bro. I do. Especially if you got any sense to you. If you got any sense to you and you have an old soul. I know some Gen Zers with old souls. To where they just, you know, they have common sense. They're not like this shit that's out here now. I feel for y'all. Because you ain't got nobody you can relate to in your own time period. It's sad, actually. Now, we're going to be petty. All right, you guys ready? We're going to be petty for a second. We're going to talk about Supergirl. We're going to talk about Supergirl. Hold up a second. We're going to get petty.
I need help!
We're going to get petty. All right? I don't care about none of this shit, but this shit is relevant. This shit is true, all right? Supergirl is 100. Okay, listen, somebody wanted me to mention this shit, and he was like, hey, Jay, what do you think about Supergirl and shit? Supergirl's going to fail. You guys know that, right? You guys know that. Even James Gunn know that. I got to show you guys something too right quick, right? I have to show you this. Because this movie is a superhero movie. And you guys remember when superhero movies came out, they all got 90%? When they first, during the height of Marvel, right? Every superhero movie was getting 90% because they were actually legitly making superhero movies for people like us, right? This game, I'm so used to talking about games. This movie sucks. 59%, 5.9%. What the fuck was this movie for? And you know what? And you know why this happened too, right? This bitch. And I actually liked her in House of the Dragon. I actually really liked her in House of the Dragon. Quite frankly, have you guys seen? I know it's a caveat. This like a little switch. I get a little, sidetracked and shit. But since I mentioned it, bro, that House of the Dragon new episode is a banger.
Smack your goddamn daddy!
That first episode of House of the Dragon, the new one, right, of season 3, banger. Banger. They start off with a bang. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now, let's get back to this bitch. She been saying some shit on social media that's just been utterly ridiculous. And I don't know why James Gunn haven't just yanked her fucking chain. Because James Gunn is not stupid. He's very familiar with our culture on the internet and shit, right? He made Lollipop Chainsaw. Well, he wrote it, right? So he knows what people like us want. And I don't consider James Gunn to be a bad director. I don't. I consider him to be a good director, actually. I think he knows what he's doing. In some aspects, this movie is going to ruin his entire reputation. Nobody want to see shit he does anymore, just because of this. From the first Superman that he made to this, nobody's going to care. She fucked this entire thing up, and I'm going to show you what she said too. She said something very stupid. Hold up, bro. I got to show you what she said, because she said something very, 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 very fucking dumb. What's her goddamn name? Wait. Let's just put in Pride Month, because everybody been running their fucking mouth with Pride, right? I gotta show you exactly what she said.
About Kara's queerness in the comics was fine about discussion.
Now, mind you, Supergirl has never been queer in her life. Quite frankly, she is extremely heterosexual, right? Extremely heterosexual. But because of Pride Month, right? Everybody has to be gay, especially with characters nowadays that exist. I don't know who does her PR or anything like that. This is a multi-million-dollar movie with Jason Momoa in it. Sorry, you're not as big as Jason Momoa. And I guarantee you most people are going to see this movie just because of seeing Jason Momoa as Lobo, right? That's the only reason why I would want to go see it, right? Is to see Lobo. Everybody wanted to see Jason Momoa be Lobo from the very beginning. We didn't think, and I'm even talking about before Aquaman, right? That's the only reason why they're going to see this movie. But her PR training is shit. She's like the new Rachel Zegler. She's like the new Rachel Zegler. She's talking so much shit, and listen.
Online about Kara's queerness in the comics. Was that something that you explored when you were preparing for the role?
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all.
Oh, it's not centered around a man. You don't need a man. What does it sound like? Snow White? Is she Rachel Zegler 2.0? The reason why I didn't... Bro, listen. She sounds verbatim like Rachel Zegler. Verbatim. Don't they know? Tell these actors to shut the fuck up. They destroy your movie. She sounds exactly like Rachel Zegler. Like, bro, listen, hold up a sec. In case you guys don't know, I'm gonna show y'all.
I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all. Exactly. If anything. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's great.
She'd probably go both ways.
Okay. Y'all heard that shit, right? Hold up a sec. I have to do this because you guys need to understand what actually makes this shit fail. You have to. You have to understand the shit that is like kryptonite for a movie. You have to, all right? I'm not even going to talk about this guy. I'm not even going to talk about this guy. I used to watch this guy when I was, before I became a YouTuber, right? I used to watch him all the time when it comes to his video reviews. I can't stand this guy now. I can't stand him. I don't know him, but I can't, you know, from what I see, I don't like it. I don't. All right. Hold up. I'm going to show you guys something, bro. I'm going to show you guys something. Hold up. I'm going to just put man, you know. Where is it? Never go full Rachel Zegler. They even say the same shit I'm saying. Oh my God, bro. They say the same exact shit that I'm saying. Where is it? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about too. It's a little weird. It's weird, you know, weird. You know that shit, the famous weird line? She said the same shit as this super bitch is saying in her shit, in her interviews. People need to get these people off the fucking internet, bro. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I keep telling people that James Gunn only knows how to do Guardians of the Galaxy. And even then, he didn't write it, but took credit for it. I didn't know he didn't write it. I didn't know he didn't write it. That's crazy. Okay, so I can't give him credit for that. He did direct it, though. So I can give him credit for that part, though. Man, I couldn't be in the business. I would have told dude to fuck off with all that nonsense and walked away. Facts. Joe is a shield. Yeah, he is. He is Superman shield, but I think there's something mentally wrong with him though. You know what I mean? Like, I think that like I don't have a problem with him. I just think that he's mentally retarded. You know what I mean? Like in the least offensive way that I could possibly say that. You know, like when you talk to people, there's like a trigger for certain people that are like mentally ill and they just can't see outside of that realm of understanding. And that's because they're not mentally able to see outside of a certain bracket of thinking. So they just double and triple and quadruple down on that singular thought process. And they can't form any other thoughts outside of that process, right? That's when you become mentally ill. I think that he's that type of person. And that's why he's Angry Joe, right? he can't even see, or he can, that how retarded he's being right now. So I can't even get mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a mental issue. Oh, appreciate it, Red Ride. Appreciate the vibe, bro. He said, I don't know why they keep pushing characters like Supergirl and other comic characters has queer knowing well that she isn't in the lore. And listen, it's not about them pushing Supergirl, right? Supergirl could easily be a successful movie if it's done by the right people. I guarantee you, if Zack Snyder did Supergirl, right, it'll be successful. Because you know how I know this? Right? Hell, even if it's not from Zack Snyder, it just don't have to have politics in it. Wonder Woman, on the other hand, right? If we want to go down this route, you guys remember when the first Wonder Woman came out? You guys remember that? I was like, Zack Snyder put Wonder Woman on the fucking map, right? I'll say revenue. Movie was highly successful. 2017. Everybody, listen, I went to go see this movie twice. I loved it. Actually, though, Wonder Woman was extremely good. People want these movies, bro. I don't get how people could just say out of nowhere and be like, hey, yo, we don't want these women movies. No, just don't be woke. It's as simple as that. Don't listen. How hard is it to make a movie that doesn't have an agenda, that sticks to what the source material makes it be, right? And people will come in droves to see your movie. All you had to do with a Supergirl movie was to make a Supergirl movie. Simple. And tell your actor to shut her goddamn mouth. It's as simple as that. 824 million for Wonder Woman. I thought people don't fuck with female movies. I thought people don't fuck with female movies. This shit is highly successful. Quite frankly, it's super successful. The narrative don't add up. So it's like, bro, listen, these people pushing narratives when it comes to oh shit, that shawarma fucked me up. Right? When it comes to people pushing narratives about female movies not being successful, this just proves you wrong right here. This was back in 2017. So the more progressive that you get, the more people are going to be like, I don't want to be preached to. So I'm not going to go see your movie. Sorry. I'm not doing it. God damn. In case you do, hey, listen. This shawarma is fucking me up. God damn, it's like I smoked. Holy hell. There's a lot of pepper on that shit. God damn. Sidney Watson be going in on these people. Who is Sidney Watson? I don't know who the hell that is. Was it somebody I seen? I don't even know who Sidney Watson is. God damn. I used to watch Joe, but after a while I couldn't stand him. I can't listen. I stopped watching him because not because of what he did on Twitter or anything like that. I really don't care about his political opinions. I don't give a shit about that. I just stopped being interested. That's it. He stopped doing reviews, right? That he used to do in the same format that he started with. You guys remember, bro? And most people don't realize. That's a good picture right there. Right? We need more of that. Right? We need more of that. And just lean into it. You're supposed to be hot. You're a Kryptonian. You're better looking than most humans that exist. Why do you think Henry Cavill had a lot of shirtless scenes in Man of Steel? Because he's a human being that looked like he was sculpted from the gods. He's a Kryptonian. He leaned into it because he understands what the character is. Superman looks better than any person on planet Earth. That's what he's supposed to look like. I find it funny how when it's reversed, when it's a female, they can't lean into their looks. It'd be like, yeah, I'm hot. I'm supposed to be. I'm a Kryptonian. Right? I'm a Kryptonian. I'm supposed to look this attractive. So guess what? That's my character. And I got substance to me too. It's funny how Henry Cavill can do it. and they don't say anything about sexualizing the character or anything like that, right? But as soon as a female is in that same position of needing to be an attractive character to, you know, for a movie, now all of a sudden you're all about your protection of your rights and your likenesses and stuff like that. You're all about like being respected. I don't get that. Where's Henry Cavill's respect? You guys can go on and fawn over him all you want and be like, oh yeah, Henry Cavill got shirtless scenes and shit like that. That's Superman right there. But as soon as it's on the other foot for a woman and you show a little skin, all of a sudden, I don't want to be objectified. I'm not an object, but you treat Henry Cavill like an object. You treat Thor. What's his fucking name? You guys know what I mean? Thor, right? You treat him like a fucking object. I guarantee you the ladies go see Thor because he's shirtless and he's in shape, right? If Thor wasn't in shape, right? Females would not be going in droves to see Chris Hemsworth. It's not happening. And nobody would complain about it. Men and women would be like, yep, I can see that. It makes sense. It's the Leon Kennedy effect. That's basically what I'm saying right now. Right? So I hate this bullshit when it comes to this agenda shit when it comes to women. It's like women can't be sexy on camera anymore, but men can be objectified till the cows come home and nobody says a fucking thing. Nobody says nothing about men. And quite frankly, men don't even complain about it. We be like, God damn. I'm gonna show you guys something, right? I'm not gay. Listen, I'm not gay when I'm doing this, right? Look. Hold up. Right? Listen, I can just look this up and it's gonna pop up right here. You know how many times people replayed this scene? You know, bro. You know how many females this scene lives rent-free in their head? Listen, I have had women tell me this. They like, oh, that scene from Man of Steel where Henry Cavill's getting the shirt and he's shirtless. You know how many fucking females say that this lives rent-free in their head? But as if this was a woman, right, and she basically was halfway naked, all of a sudden this is sexualization. Oh, you're sexualizing her now. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. I don't get it. This shit lives rent-free in her head. Look at this shit. You got a woman commenting on this. Crazy. Look at all these women. Look at this. Henry Cavill says the hardest part of making Man of Steel wasn't the flying scenes, it was the shirtless ones. Huh. Where's the male advocates or where's the female advocates for his hard time on set? Like, oh my God, you guys wanted to... Bro, this guy had to have 7% body fat. You know how hard that is? To maintain that, to look like this? I don't see no marches. I don't see no petitions. I don't see nothing. Nobody's going like, hey, yo, stop sexualizing Henry Cavill so he can stop going on this diet that's very hard for him, that allows him to look like 70% body fat is on him. Nobody's going to say that shit. But the moment we comment on a female that's a little chubby, and we're like, you need to get in shape. You're playing Supergirl. Crickets. Oh, you guys shouldn't care about her body. Her body is not her only thing. But the moment that Henry Cavill is not in shape, people will riot and be like, oh no, he got to be in shape. You know why? Because women want it. That's the reason why. When a woman wants something, all of a sudden it's accepted. Crazy work. I know. Holy hell. Yeah, I don't find her attractive either. I don't. But I didn't have a problem with her in House of the Dragon, though. There was even a literal scene where the military girl said that Superman was hot. Exactly. Objectifying. Do I gotta go that far, bro? Come on now. You guys know the double standard, bro. It's obvious. Not gonna find. I found Millie a lot attractive. I don't think so. I don't have a problem with her though. You know, like when it comes to her looks, like she's not ugly, but I don't find her like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? She's not oh my God. She's like a normal girl. She's normal. Yeah. She needs to be bombshell hot. And to tell you the truth, I really wish Margot Robbie Margot Robbie would have been a perfect Supergirl during her height. If they was to make a, like, bro, come on now, hold up a second. Hold up. I just thought about something crazy. Fuck Harley Quinn. Bro, listen, in Zack Snyder's universe, with Henry Cavill in it, Margot Robbie could have easily been a Supergirl. Easily. That woman is drop dead gorgeous. And it's like, it's not even fair, right? She's like, come on now. Easily she could have been Supergirl. She in shape too? Drop the ball on that, bro. Drop the ball. Fuck Harley Quinn. Hell no, she missed her calling with that. She missed her calling with that. And I'm not even going to say Sydney Sweeney, because Margot Robbie is 10 times hotter than Sydney Sweeney. It's not even close. Sydney Sweeney to me got that girl next door look. She's still like not average, but Margot Robbie is supermodel attractive. That's a different story. She's on Henry Cavill's level when it comes to woman's perspective, right? So it's not even comparable. Yeah, in the interviews with Henry Cavill, all these women touching him and shit. Yeah, looking weird and shit. Yeah. And nobody's talking about sexual harassment. None of them. Even Scarlett Johansson tried to go that route. She was like, I don't want to look that way again. But I guarantee you was fawning over Chris Hemsworth in his shirtless scenes in all the Thor movies. But yet you can't show a little bit of skin. Crazy work. It's insane. What, are you better than him? To where you can't be sexy just like him? You can't do the same thing because you're objectified? You're objectifying him. I know you fawn over other guys. I know you do. You're on set with some of the best looking people in the world. You have to. Just imagine you get to work next to a supermodel every single day, man or woman, right? It doesn't matter. You're working next to the hottest people on the planet. And you're telling me that you don't fawn over certain scenes from the opposite sex, that when you're a woman, right? And you looking at Henry Cavill, Chris Hemsworth, whoever the fuck, right? You're telling me you as a woman is not going to be like, oh my God, I want to see more of that. You telling me, come on now, stop playing on me. But yet they can't do that with you. I find that unfair. I do. I find that unfair. These gun films just seem like comedies more than anything. They're all the same brand when it comes to that work. So yeah, I think that James Gunn is a one-trick pony. He is good with horror movies. Because I did like the Belko Experiment and I did like Brightburn. So I got to give him that too. I got to be fair. All right. I think James Gunn is good at horror films that have like a comedy spin to it. He's not terrible at all, bro. Like, there are way worse directors than James Gunn. He's not terrible. None of these actresses today are attractive in my opinion. Like Zendaya, Millie, yeah, they're all average. Those are average. I think the time when the supermodel was actually in is gone because they're not hiring those people because they want to get everybody to look normal, like regular people, right? Bro, back in the day, being a superstar actually mattered. You actually could look at somebody from a mile away and be like, yep, that person's not normal. That person's a supermodel. Those days are gone because now it's like everybody wants to be relatable. And it's like the point of a superstar and a person that's rich and famous that is on screen, right, is the fact that they are attractive. They're not normal people. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be the top echelon of what the human genome can produce. That's what it used to be. You're supposed to be looking at these people like, God damn. That's crazy, right? You're supposed to be looking. That's what a superstar used to be. Now it's not because everybody want to be relatable. And I think it's not what you think. It's social media. Because the moment we started letting regular average people be famous just because they have a lot of followers is the moment that everybody was like, okay, if I could be rich and famous and I look like this, then that means that those people are no different from me. Let's change the standard when it comes to how being rich and famous looks now. Now, normal people are fighting for positions in a field that they didn't even work to get to because social media exists. When a person that has a million, you know, like a million or 200 million followers, right? You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing because they're going to be like, I make the same money as you do now. So how are you different from me? And you know what? It's in some aspects of that conversation, they're right. They are right. If they can make just as much money as you, be as famous as you, and have more influence as you do, right? You can't tell that average ugly person nothing. So the age of the superstar is gone. None of that whole, like, you have to look like a perfect person shit. That shit is gone. Now you got the average Joe with a cell phone who can make, you know, who could get millions of people watching them, making just as much money as a Hollywood actor. Bro, the beauty standard is going to go down the drain. Period. It's not going to matter anymore. So I think social media killed everything. They needed to gatekeep who could be famous and who cannot be. And I know how that sounds. It's like, you know, Jay, you telling people that, you know, bro, I think that gatekeeping is actually a good thing, especially when it comes to skill set, skill-wise, being popular, famous, and shit like that. I believe that there should be a ticket to entry to gain influence when it comes to mass influence, because overall, it could be a good thing, but it actually ruins things as a whole. Are y'all following me? What I'm basically saying right now? I think that just opening the floodgates to basically, if you do a TikTok dance the right way, all of a sudden you're more popular than Drake. Or you have the potential to be more popular than the most famous person ever exists. I think that's a little crazy. The ticket to entry, the bar is set too low. Yep. Now, they made Chris Hemsworth be fully naked on set that last Thor movie. Yeah, they did. And nobody said shit. That was everybody's favorite part, mind you, too, right? But Natalie Portman couldn't even be naked at all. Because imagine if they did a shit with Natalie Portman. Natalie would have been like, hell no, I'm not doing that. But they're going to do it to Chris Hemsworth, though. I find that crazy. Back in the day, like, we used to have Kate Beckinsale. Oh, my God. Uma Thurman, Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, Demi Moore, and Nicole Kidman. Bro, you grew up in my timeline. Hold up. Hold up. Those are bombshells. We used to call it that. I know y'all don't use that shit now because y'all young. Y'all use, you know, I don't know what y'all say, what y'all call women now, but those were bombshells. Straight up bombshells. Top of the echelon. Beauties. Can't fuck with them no more. It's not the same. So, GTA 6 now. Are you guys ready? I'm about to go on a rant. I'm about to go on a rant, people. Hold up a second.
My name is Jeff.
Because GTA 6 has done a lot of shit. Let me see when they dropping this shit, bro. Hold up. Hold up. I have to see when they dropping this shit. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. I'm gonna be pissed. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Nope, because they said it. They said it. Hold up. Look at this. GTA 6. No, that's a Value Entertainment. Is this actually legit? No, I don't think that's legit. Where is it? Because they actually said that they're releasing pre-orders today and they're dropping gameplay footage today. I want y'all to read this. I want y'all to read this. I'm not going to read that shit. I'm not going to read this. Yeah, I am. Fuck it. I lied. Black Lives Matter. To honor the legacy. And this was 2020. So this was during the time. We'll be shutting down access to our online games. Grand Theft Auto. For a fucking drug addict. Who died because he was high. You're going to shut down your servers because a drug addict who was high on drugs died not from the knee on his neck, but because he was high and he tried to pay for something with a fake bill. And he punched a pregnant woman in the stomach. You're going to shut down your fucking shit because of a fucking high drug addict. I don't. And y'all telling me GTA 6 ain't gonna be woke? Come on, bruh. This is virtue singing like I'd never seen it before. Who the fuck is George Floyd? Honoring this nigga like he's Martin Luther King. What the fuck? Fuck this nigga George Floyd, boy. Fuck this nigga. I don't care. What the hell is this, bruh? Y'all gotta see the comments. Hold up. What the fuck? You actually think this will solve anything? Wait a second. Let me get this right. The maker GTA series that glorifies drug dealing, shooting police, and cause violence is honoring the legacy of George Floyd. You can't, bro, get out of here, bruh. Will you do White Lives Matter and shut down for Henry Novak? No, they won't. No whack. An innocent white man, while George Floyd was a repeated felon. This is the problem that people... Bro, listen, these companies need to stay out of shit like this because you will start getting contradicted like this. It's like, okay, if you care about injustice that much, right? You'll be doing the same thing for this, but you're not, which means that you're just a company that cares about virtue signaling. You're going to shut down your entire server for a fucking drug addict and a felon. Are you kidding? What are we doing here, bro? It's crazy. Tyler, an abusive drug addict, bro. You could literally have a low IQ and be rich now. Facts, you can. And that's the problem with the ticket to entry when it comes to being rich now. Social media ruined it. I don't get how that's honoring him. It's not. It's just losing the money. That's it. What am I going to do when you shut down your servers? What am I going to do? What? You're forcing me to what? Contemplating my thoughts when I could be playing your game? Like, what do you shutting down your server or your business do for me personally? Like what? You want me to go outside? Play a different game? What the fuck you want me to do? Like, I don't get what they want you to do, bro. You have millions of people that play GTA Online a day, right? So if you shut down the server, all they're going to do is go to play another game. Sorry, you can't play GTA Online today, guys. We have to honor George Floyd. Sorry. All right, cool. I'll just play something else. Stupid bitch. What the fuck you think I'm just going to be contemplating my thoughts like, oh, I got to remember George Floyd, boy. I have to remember George Floyd. Oh my God. He was such an inspirational figure. What the fuck? What are virtue? Bro, it is so embarrassing. Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. I told people that GTA 6 was going to be woke. It is going to be woke, 100%. You got the company doing this shit. Fuck out of here, bro. Now you know they're going to have 60 Trump jokes in this video game, but none about Biden. 60 Trump jokes. And listen, I don't mind Trump jokes. I actually think they're funny. I actually think that Trump is the easiest person to make a joke about, right? It's easy. He's full of material. It's very easy to make a joke about Trump, right? But I guarantee you there's going to be no jokes about Biden at all. None. Or Kamala, or Obama, or anybody on the other side. This is the problem that I have, right? See, listen, I don't mind jokes. You can make fun of anybody, right? Make fun of everybody equally. But if I see you just making fun of one side, even if it's just Republicans, right? If it's Republicans making fun of just Democrats, right? Throughout the entire time, I'm going to be like, okay, this is propaganda now. You're not making fun of both. You're not being fair. You're just making fun of liberals, but you're not making fun of Republicans either. You have to do all. Comedy is not just about one side, bro. Make fun of everybody. You have to be a social satire. That's the whole point of GTA. You're a social satire, making fun of everything. And if I see that you're just making fun of one side, it becomes not funny anymore. Because now I can see the bias. Biasness is not funny. It's emotional rhetoric. That's what that is. It's not jokes anymore. It's just emotional rhetoric. Make fun of everybody. Make fun of the fact that Biden falls asleep. Or you can have like a person that, that's in GTA 6 that he was losing his cognitive ability. Make him fall asleep. Or make fun of Trump that he does, you know, his fucking hand, you know, the weird ass hand movements and shit. Or how he talks. Or how he's not professional. Whatever the fuck, right? Just make fun of everybody. But they're not going to do that. It's literally just going to be a bunch of liberals making fun of Republicans. That's it. That's what the whole game is going to be about. Making fun of Republicans. And this is the reason why I can't fuck with it, because it's so one-sided. It's cringe. You know what I mean? It's like I could just see the liberals around the round table at Rockstar, right? Being like, "Ooh, which joke can we put in here?" If I could see how your boardroom meeting looked like from your video game, then you're doing something wrong. Like what I said before, right? I like it when I can't tell who made the game. That's when the best creativity comes out, right? And I know people were saying this too before, right? Oh, so that means that you don't want to make your type of shit. Let me put it like this, right? Is there one Asian person in the Resident Evil series? Or let me ask you a better question, right? Is the Resident Evil series dominated by an Asian demographic? And the question is, hell the fuck no.
I need help.
It's not, right? But Capcom is an Asian studio, right? Which means that fucking Asian people can make a game that's not about them, right? Very well, mind you. Resident Evil games are the most successful, is one of their most successful franchises of all time. And it's not about Asian people, and Asian people made it. So when I play a Resident Evil game, I'm not looking, I don't see Asian people, right? I don't be like, oh yeah, I can tell Asian people made this. It doesn't even cross my mind, right? So I'm enthralled into the world of Resident Evil. I'm not even thinking about who made the game. I'm just thinking about Resident Evil. But when I play any liberals game that's over here in America, they can't help but inject their own ideology and their own identity into every fucking thing that they make, which takes me out of the experience. It completely takes me out of the experience. It's like, okay, I could just look at I'm seeing the blue hair while I'm playing the game because of the dialogue that you just said right now. I can tell the person made this game, that actually made this game, believes everything that this character is saying right now. Once I start thinking that, I'm outside of the game now. I'm not even being immersed. I'm just thinking 100% on how the person that created the game is thinking about. That's it. But when I play Resident Evil, I don't even think about that whatsoever. I just be like, oh yeah, this is a good zombie game. Good characters, Leon Kennedy, Ada Wong. Ada Wong is Asian, right? But that's about it. It's not overwhelmingly Asian, right? It's only one character. They could have easily made a Resident Evil franchise based in Japan, right? Zombies, the whole shebang. They chose to do it in America. And it's the most successful horror franchise of all time. I could go further. Let's go Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, the ethnicities in the game is not Asian. It's not. Crimson Desert, the ethnicity is in the game is not Asian. It's actually European. Mixed with some sub-Saharan, right? Asian people can do this shit left and right to where they can create outside of their own perspective, but we're the only ones the only people the people in America cannot help but put their own ideologies into everything that they do. I find that fascinating. And it's going to be the same thing with GTA. You're just going to see the blue hair everywhere. Every scene, every dialogue scene, every single, I would say, Easter egg that you find, side quest that you do inside GTA, you can just see the blue hair oozing out of every crevice that's going to be in this game. It's going to happen. Sorry, because we can't help it. We have to. We're so narcissistic over here that we have to see everything that we do inside of everything that we create. It's embarrassing as fuck though. Also, you can tell that Lucia looks different compared to her early design. She does. She looks way different. Let me just put it bluntly. She looks way less attractive.
Smack your goddamn daddy!
Way less. Because this is how she originally looked, right? I'm pretty sure you guys know. You seen this shit. Oh, I'm gonna say, let me go with old Lucy. Because I can't play the trailer because it's going to get shut down. Is that how you spell her name? That's clearly AI. Yeah, she looks way different. That's not her. I don't know who the fuck this is. That's way different. Where's the original one? This is how she originally looked, so they changed her completely. From this to this. And I guess because they wanted to desexualize her, but they're going to keep the guy looking attractive. I guarantee it. I guarantee the guy is going to look the same. The guy's going to be probably even more attractive, right? He's probably going to be fit as fuck. He's probably going to be like six-pack out the ass, right? But the female main character dialed back because feminism, right? It's not about the bodies, but it's about the bodies when it comes to the men. Crazy. So, yeah, they completely changed this chick. Look at this. They changed her 100%. These people who are saying Lucia is ugly are trying so hard to be woke. Don't be these liberals who do the same thing. No, see, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, 100%. I don't have no reason to lie because I ain't got no fuck. I don't really care about this shit, right? So the thing is, this is 100% better than this scene right here. The model is different. It's different. It's night and day. Lucia before was never ugly. Bro, listen, I was actually talking about people who was actually saying when the first GTA trailer came out, and I was like, oh, Lucia's not attractive. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That looks like a normal woman. Even that scene on the beach, right? To where it was showing all the different body types and the ethnicities and shit. I'm like, this looks exactly like Miami. Not a single, bro, listen, I'm gonna give you the real every single time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. I'm not gonna lie and say something that's bad just because everybody else is saying it. And I'm not gonna lie and say that it's good just because I want it to be. It's not gonna be that way for me. This game does a couple things right when it comes to demographics. This shit is based in Miami. So the demographics that you see in Miami is gonna be represented very well in this game. This is the shit that they're gonna get correct. But when it comes to all the other shit, the agendas, the propaganda, that's all gonna be here. It's all gonna be here. Yeah, the male gaze, facts. So I want to talk about this right quick because this is another thing that's going to, it's not going to destroy the industry. This is just going to be another stepping stone on how it's going to lead to something else later on, right? So when it comes to this price hike ain't nothing new. It's nothing new, right? And I know people are going to be like, oh, Jay, it's not the same shit. I think it's still in the same vein because nobody said shit about Mario Kart for the Switch. Let me show you guys the prices, right? And I was actually on Nintendo's head too, but like I said before, I don't get mad at capitalism if that's even a word, if the customers are willing to pay for it, right? Like I said, we control the market. If we're paying for it, then they're going to keep on selling it to you at that price. It's as simple as that, right? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Mario Kart World is fucking $80 base, and it's not GTA. Technology is not even the same. Quite frankly, this is a poor. When we want to talk about the budget to Mario Kart World compared to GTA, it's not even comparable. It's not comparable at all. This game charged $80, right? And guess how much this shit sold, right? $14.7 million copies. It's y'all fault. I gotta put it on y'all. And this is what I'm basically saying, right? People gonna agree with me or disagree with me on this, right? And I know people have a problem with accountability. So when I start putting the shit on other people, now all of a sudden, oh, Jay, I don't like you saying that shit. I know. Because accountability is kind of hard to, to soak in. We have to, it comes to a point, bro, like when it comes to people selling us shit, right? If we're buying it in droves like this for a fucking game that costs $80 and it's not even on PlayStation 5, Xbox, PC, it's not even on the powerful systems. It's from fucking Nintendo, right? And Nintendo is not even on the same level as a PS5. And yet they have the nerve to charge $80. Right? And that sold 14.1 million copies. What do you think GTA 6 is going to sell? At $80. Hell, you think that anybody is going to buy the $80 edition? No, they're going to buy it $100. And you know why they're going to buy it $100? Because fucking content is locked off in the game unless you don't get the $100 edition. Yeah, you actually can't even go to certain stores inside of GTA 6 because there's going to be certain stores that's going to be like, nope, you can't go here. You got to pay $20 more. Sorry. And you know what you're going to do? You're not going to bitch. You're not going to complain. You're going to cough up that goddamn $20. That's what you're going to do because you're a consumer at the end of the day. And GTA 6 knows this. Rockstar knows this. They could, bro, it comes to a point to where we have to start blaming ourselves. We do. I'm not mad at capitalism, right? I'm not mad at it. I could be a little, oh, damn, that sucks. I know what you guys are doing. You guys are slime balls for doing that shit. You guys are being predators. I can't be mad at a predator for eating prey. If you're prey, right? Then you're prey. You're playing your role. You're a gazelle. And a fucking lion is chasing you, and you're allowing it to happen because you identify as a gazelle. That's your fault for being a gazelle. Stop being a fucking prey. It's as simple as that. This game will be $1 billion. Bro, it's going to make $1 billion in 3 days. Facts. Come on. Stop playing. Bro, listen, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to be this champion. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, oh yeah, GTA 6 need to be boycotted. For what? If people, listen, I'm not going to fight people who want to buy this. Because people want to buy this shit, that's y'all fault. If y'all want to pay $80 for this shit, if y'all want to pay $100 for a game that locks you out of content, that's on you. But don't come complaining to people like us to be like, oh my God, this shit is terrible. Y'all the motherfuckers buying it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy a game that locks me out, right? And it already costs $80 when I could play Crimson Desert and it gives me everything for the price of admission. I'm not going to do that. And it's giving me a lot of shit for free. It's still going to give me shit for free. So why would I do that? So at the end of the day, bro, it comes down to the customers. If you want to be a customer, right? If you want to be a consumer at the end of the day, you have to know who you are. If you're a person that just like, okay, I'm a bitch and complain about this shit until it comes out, and then once it releases, I'm going to be the first one buying it and downloading it, then you're that person. But if you're a type of person that's like, nah, I'm not going to fuck with this shit because I don't feel like I'm going to be, I don't want to be gypped. You know, I feel like I could buy something else that gives me the same amount of content for free, mind you, right? And I'm just going to enjoy that. I'm not going to fall for this shit. I'm not going to do that. Then you're that person. But you have to know which one you are. All right? And you can't bitch about what GTA is doing if you're going to be the one buying it. Because I guarantee it, right? I'm just going to call y'all out right now. I'm just going to be real. And this is why y'all come here. This is why y'all fuck with me anyway. I'm just going to tell you like it is. I guarantee you 99% of the people in my chat right now is going to buy GTA 6 when it comes out. 100%. And y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. Because you have to see what it's all about. You have to. It's GTA 6, right? You're gonna be like, nah, I kind of don't want to do it, but I know I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be one of those, bro. Y'all gonna cough up that $80, and most of y'all is gonna cough up that $100. It's gonna happen, right? And it's not a goddamn thing that Rockstar is gonna change because he know people like that exist. These motherfuckers spoke to the GTA's price into existence. Yeah, they did, because I guarantee you they wasn't even thinking about charging $100, right? But because people was making it a big deal, like, oh yeah, GTA 6, y'all hyped it up. So now they felt comfortable doing it. They like, oh yeah, we are GTA 6. I guess we can charge $100 for this. I guarantee they wasn't even thinking about that. If nobody brought up the whole, oh man, GTA 6 is gonna cost $100, that became a thing that just started spreading around the internet. Now all of a sudden, people at Rockstar are like, should we charge $100? Are we shortcutting ourselves? Would they buy it at $100? And then y'all start to test the market to see a little bit, right? Oh yeah, they will. You know what? Bump that price up. I guess we are Rockstar, right? I know they're gonna do it. So fuck it. Bump the price up. Let them do it. I guess we are Rockstar. We the shit. Y'all boosted their head up so much because that rhetoric for GTA 6 being so advanced started from regular people. And y'all started basically saying, oh yeah, GTA 6 gonna be 100. Cause I know this shit gonna be crazy. It's been 10 years since GTA 5 came out. This shit gotta be $100. Now Rockstar employees started thinking about it. Y'all brought that shit into fruition. You think that any studio would have the balls to charge $80 for a game and have locked sections in the game that you have to pay $20 additional for so you can access the full game? So in turns, right, you are selling the game at $100 because you're locking off content in the game for $20. So GTA 6 is literally $100. Literally. It's not 80. That's a ploy, right? It's a technique. I'm gonna tell y'all marketing 101, bro. Hold up a second, man, because you guys don't understand. The game is literally $100. It's not 80. That's just the Fugazi thing. That's Fugazi, right? This price is Fugazi because they know for a fact once you start driving past them stores, right? In an open world game, just imagine you playing Crimson Desert, right? And you riding your fucking horse and you go into a town, you see that store, right? That storefront that looks kind of cool. You like, oh, I want to go to that store, right? You go to that store, big old wall pops up saying like, you don't have the special edition. I'm sorry, you can't enter. You're like, what the fuck? I paid $60 for this game. What do I need to get into the shit? And then you look on the store. Oh, I need to cough up $20. So I don't have the full game, right? You're playing Crimson Desert Light at that point. You're playing GTA 6 Light. You're not playing the full game. So the full game, in order to access the full game, is $20 additional. So this is how they get you through the door. This is Slimeball Tactics 101. And it's almost disgusting, actually, the fact that they're doing that. But they're still going to do it, right? And y'all still going to pay for it, right? It's Slimeball shit. We're gonna release the game for $80, but in order for you to access the full thing, you're gonna have to give us $20, $100. So that's the real price. They got y'all, bro. They got you. Dudes are paying $100 for Madden. That's true. That's true. They was. And Madden is the same fucking thing every year. Not even light changes, right? Listen, Madden is embarrassing about how much they change. They don't change shit with Madden. There's not a goddamn thing that they change for Madden whatsoever. Every single year is the same thing, and motherfuckers still be buying it. Year after year after year after year after year. Why would they change? Why? I wouldn't. Bro, listen, if I ran a business and I had zero morals, you know what I mean? Like if I was just a suit, right? I'm just a suit guy. And I'm looking at numbers of profit. And I'm like, okay, what could we do to sell to people, and we know they're going to do it with less effort on our end? I'm doing the same exact shit. I'm probably going to be worse, right? Listen, I would just smack a different I'll just smack a different name on it. I'll be like, okay, Madden 2026, we did that last year. Okay, we're just going to do the same thing, take the same engine, change out a couple players. Don't change the engine. We're not going to change the graphics. The graphics going to stay the same. Animation is the same, all that shit the same, right? We're just going to translate that over here, put 2027 on it, ship it out the door. I guarantee people still buy it. And guess what? I'll be 100% right. It's going to happen. You can't blame sheep. You can't blame wolves for eating sheep. You can't. Stop being a fucking sheep. It's as simple as that. This is the reason why the shit is like this. All I see is bitching online about this shit going on, and nobody's going to do a goddamn thing about it. Nobody is. Quite frankly, y'all going to partake in it. So that's why I ain't got nothing to say about this. I'm not getting it because I really don't care about GTA like that. I really don't give a fuck, right? I got my GTA and it's Crimson Desert, and I haven't even beat it yet. And to tell you the truth, I guarantee you could do more in Crimson Desert than you could do in Grand Theft Auto. I guarantee it. There's going to be more mechanics that's in Crimson Desert, that's going to be in Grand Theft Auto, and people are still going to buy it. So, what more can I say? Same taffy with Steam Machine. Nobody's buying the 500 gig model. Facts. They're going to buy the high edition for no reason. You know how many games you can download with 500 gigs? 5. You get 5 games, especially nowadays because games are bigger, right? Every game nowadays is like 100 gigs plus. Every game that's worth a damn is 100 gigs plus, right? So 5 games for $1,000 that you can download at a time. Crazy. Doesn't make any sense. 5 games. 500 gigs ain't shit nowadays at all. These games are getting huge, bloated because they're not optimized anymore like how they used to be. So 30 gigabyte games is gone. 50 gigabyte games gone. Remember when 50 gigabytes was huge? Not every game is fucking hundreds. Hundreds of gigs. 5 games for $1,000 system. Crazy. And motherfuckers will still buy it. Mm-hmm. And once GTA Online 2 drop, that's going to drop next year. People are paying way more than that. Facts. That's true. Yeah, these dumb fucks spoke that price to existence. That's why people need to stop doing internet discourse. But there's a saying that actually, is from my time, right? Is that just because you could say it don't mean you should. Especially when everybody has access to your voice. People need to be careful about what they say on the internet, especially when it comes to shit like that. See, I don't have to worry because I don't really care about the market. But people who do care about the market like that need to actually shut their mouth. Because they're going to listen to you and they're going to be like, holy shit, you're right. I could charge 100. And I'm going to. Right? You have a premium book tier. What's the difference? That's not a... Hold up a second. Hold up. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but did you just compare a premium book tier to a video game that cuts off access to content? Am I getting that correct? I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get to the reasoning behind what you're asking me with the correlation. Before I move on, I need to know that, because how you respond to that is either going to have me say something different or something else. Because that one question, that one statement right there is, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this though, but that comparison is retarded. Like to an extreme level. And I could break that down to a science on why it's retarded. Bro, okay. So, let me give him time to answer. Okay, he said, I paid for a signature, which is more content included. Okay. All right. Let me take time with this. Let me take time with this one. Listen. I'm pretty sure he's not the only one that thinks this, right? So listen, I'm gonna break this shit down for you, so you will realize, all right, how crazy that sounds, right? What you're basically saying is that a signature for a book is just like GTA 6 cutting off a store inside of a game that you can see. You're driving around in a city in GTA 6, right? And you see a store that you normally could go into with any other game, and it cuts you off, basically saying that, hey, you can't access this because you didn't fork over $20. That's the same as you ordering a premium edition that has all the content in it, but you paid a little extra for a signature. Is that comparable? Like, am I missing something here? Wait. Did I rip out a couple pages? And you can only access it if you get the premium edition? like that's what that's like. A signature is an addition. That doesn't need to exist, right? In order for you to enjoy the full product. So it's like, listen, that will only be a thing, right? That will only be comparable if I ripped out 5 or 6 pages and was like, nope, you can't access these 5 or 6 pages unless you buy the premium edition. That's what that's like. So it's like, listen, I can see GTA 6 offering, right, a bundle deal if they give you a figurine, right? If they give you a figurine or some shit like that and it costs $100, if they like, hey, listen, you got the full game here, right? The full game is here. We're not taking away anything. Everybody else can buy the game at the same price and y'all still get the full, details of the game. But if you want a figurine, right? If you want a map of whatever the place this shit take place in, right? That's an addition. Now you can charge $100 for that. But you know how slimy it is to release the game at $80. You can drive around the city, see the store that you cannot access because you didn't pay them $20. That's Slimeball 101. Now that's bad deal. That's a bad deal, period. That's not the same as a signature, buddy. That's not the same. Sorry. What GTA has done is they've made all the content ahead of the time, cut out a small percentage of it and selling it back to you for more money. That's exactly what it is, period. That's exactly what it is. And most games are doing this shit now too. That's Ubisoft 101. Most of these games that actually come out with DLC packs, especially when they're part of big businesses like Ubisoft, EA, Activision, all that type of shit, right? You guys gotta realize their teams are huge. Their teams are full of like 300 people, probably more. You think that their game isn't complete? You think that they're already not working on DLC shit? You think that they already, bro, they have all their shit already accessed already. It's already there. It's in the code. And you know how I know this shit too? Modders. Right? Modders who actually mod games, bro, are the best people to be friends with when it comes to what games have in their own engine, right? When it comes to their framework. They can see all the shit that they have inside the framework before all the shit that they cut off. They can see everything. They like, oh, this shit here, all this shit is already programmed. It's already modeled. It's already animated. Why is it locked behind? Why is it not accessible? Why? Why not? Because you're trying to save it for DLC. It's already there. DLC culture, I think people forgot. Well, that's because people, just buy ultimate editions, they buy pre-order bonuses, all that type of shit, right? So they found it to be a business tactic to where it's like, okay, we can make the full game, but we're going to take out certain things and call it additions. When it's not an addition, it's just taken out. And then resold back to you as a guise of an addition. It's crazy. It's crazy organic though. It don't even make any sense. But that's business. And they've been successful with this shit for years though. It's crazy. Jay, you getting a Black Widow swimsuit? No, I don't like Black Widow. I hate that bitch. I think she's the worst character in the entire game. Literally. And I hate facing her too. Every time somebody pick her, bro, I automatically think we're gonna lose. I'm like, we're gonna lose. I don't care. It is what it is. Oh yeah. This is another thing that I didn't understand too. I don't care about her. That's Mia Khalifa, right? There was this huge controversy going on with this shit right here. I don't even see a problem with this shit whatsoever. I don't get it. And if anybody knows anything about Miami, you'll see this girl walking around Miami all the time. This is a Latina woman, right? So I think that, and of course it's this guy, right? Of course it's this guy. I don't like, this guy's the biggest bitch on this platform. I can't stand this motherfucker. I know how he looks behind the scenes. He looks exactly like how he talks, right? So it's like, for me, anybody who has a problem, listen, you can hate on GTA 6 for different reasons. There's a lot of material, trust me. But the moment you start talking about this shit right here, about how this doesn't fit the aesthetic of GTA, you're fucking stupid at this point. This girl 100% is a girl that you would see in Miami. I think she's more realistic than this right here when it comes to the setting, when it comes to Miami. So that whole premise when it comes to like, oh, I don't get how it's been culturally degraded. Motherfucker, you never been to Miami before. You never seen Miami women before. You never seen anything before like that. If you go to Miami, bro, you'll see this woman everywhere. It's ran by Latinas. What are we talking about? Like, bro, this is the reason why I hate when people compare me to niggas like him. Because the moment you start doing this is the moment I'll start clowning these dudes. Because this guy 100% don't know how women look like. This is when I'll basically say, oh yeah, you do not know how women look like, period. Because if you've been to Miami, bro, you'll see this shit everywhere. She's everywhere. This right here, yeah, she's mixed in, but Miami is ran by Latinas. Period. Stop playing on me. You said, I agree. Book is awesome, by the way. I appreciate it, man. Hey, listen, if you can, leave a review on the website and tell me exactly how you feel about it. Negatives, positives, all that type of shit. I want to hear it all. And I appreciate the people, too, who actually have left reviews on the site. I'm actually going to put a testimonies page out, too, negative and positive, right? About so everybody can see it, all right? Because I want people to be transparent, all right? I need to know what I could do better for Volume 2, all right? So that's the reason why I want the review shit to come out. Adapter, what's going on, bro? Just got home from the gym. Damn, you making me look like a fat ass, bro. you made me look like a fat ass. Yep, just got on your browser and select developer tools on any page. That's how you can see the price of items when they're blocked out. Thank you. I haven't had so many modders give me game on this shit like it ain't nothing. They was like, Jay, listen, look at this shit. This shit cut out, this shit cut out, this shit cut out, all this shit cut out. Crazy. The only reason why I haven't had a problem with Crimson Desert doing it, right? Because Crimson Desert did the same thing. There's actually a lot of shit behind Crimson Desert's under workings. They have a lot of armor sets that are fully modeled, rendered, and everything that's not released yet. But the reason why I haven't had a problem with Crimson Desert is because they're rolling out updates like it's Christmas, right? They're doing this shit like it ain't nothing. So I'm not even worried. And they're not going to charge me. They haven't charged me for nothing ever since I bought the game. I haven't had to drop a single cent into Crimson Desert ever since I bought it. So I'm not worried about that at all. But with other games, it comes off as scummy. Because it's like, I know you're keeping that for a paywall. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Jeff is no longer the most hated. No, he's not. Jay, did you hear about the Stellar Blade Blood Rain petition going around? What is the petition even about? Is it the same thing? Stellar Blade 1 had a petition too as well. You guys remember that shit with the bunny suit? About how the censorship was going around? So there was a whole petition about people, signing it for the censorship thing. Is that kind of the same thing for part 2? I can't believe it, bro. This shit is like a cycle. Yeah, he's a grifter for real. And this is the reason why I hate being compared to people like this. It's like, bro, we got to get LARPers out, bro. This guy, I actually believe that he's a liberal. I do. I actually believe that this guy is an agent. I think that he's a liberal that is trying to LARP as a person that is on the other side. And he's doing that for internet clout, because the more negative you are on the internet, the more people are going to pay attention to you in a negative or positive way. It doesn't matter, right? So I believe that this guy right here is 100% grifting for the other side, but trying to get attention, right? Because he goes so far. And it's like, when people actually believe what they're saying, they at least have a moral compass. Because I'm pretty sure that you guys can tell what my moral compass is, right? I got a moral compass. I come off as a normal guy, right? I'm not like a robot, and I'm not an archetype whatsoever. So it's not like I would just go super far and there's no moral boundary line for me, right? With this guy right here, there is 100% not a moral boundary line. And that's how I know it's artificial. It's artificial. If anybody, bro, pay attention to people on the internet about how far they're willing to go with a certain topic, even if they're dead wrong. If they're dead wrong about something, there will be 100% no line that they're not willing to cross. And that's how you know it's an act. It's an act. It's a character. Because when you're a part of the play, right? When you're a part of a movie, there is a term called don't break character. If you don't break character, then you can't see through the illusion, right? So if you don't break character, right? That people are going to still be like, you can't be like this. You can't. It's impossible, right? I know there's something underneath, but you don't really know 100%, right? With him, he's playing a character. That because he never breaks it. He never breaks it. No matter how far he goes, he will never break it. It would just be right here, right? See, with me, and you guys know this before too, right? I had people in my chat prove me wrong before, and I would stop on the dime and being like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I've done this plenty of times. I don't have an ego, or I'm not playing a character. So if I'm wrong about something and you guys prove me wrong, I will 100% on the spot be like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Nah, chat, they're right. I've done this many times. With guys like this, they won't do that. They can't because they're playing a character. You can't break the script. Can't break character, bro. You gotta be like Robert Downey in Tropic Thunder. You don't break. This is the reason why I never do content with these guys. These guys been trying to get me to do content with them since I started. And he's been trying to be friends with me for a while. Because he thought I was on the same playing field with him until I read him like a book. I'm like, you a fucking fake ass bitch. You a pussy, actually. And you got the nerve to try to get to be in my good graces. Are you kidding me? We're not cut from the same cloth. We're not. I can tell you what you're doing is an act. You're an actor. Cut. Period, bruh. That Latino woman, I even much more attractive in my opinion. Yeah, I think she's more attractive. I do 100%. I got a soft spot for Latinas. It is what it is. I'll be glad when this fucking cough goes away, bro. GTA 6 was made by a marketing machine. Be very suspicious. No, facts, 100%. You're right. Yeah, they trying to blacklist them on Visa and MasterCard, so we can't buy it. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen whatsoever. That petition, even without the petition, it's not gonna happen. You guys have nothing to worry about when it comes to Stellar Blade. All right, Stellar Blade 2 is fine. Trust me. Trust Jay on this. Trust me. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all fine.
My name is Jeff.
Y'all have nothing to worry about. This whole internet shit, I know the internet make things seem like it's bigger than what it is. So when it comes like, oh my God, they're talking about it. They're making it big on X and shit, right? About this Visa and MasterCard situation. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I can tell you why it's not going to happen, all right? The reason why is, number one, they're separated from Sony. Number one, okay? Number two, he can go to many different avenues for his game to be successful. He is shift up. Stellar Blade 1's revenue stream is so high that even if Visa and MasterCard even considered, they would still be like, we'll rather get the profits. Because they actually make money off of them going through them. You have to realize at the end of the day, bro, businesses only virtue signal when money is not there. But once they start making money, it goes out the window. Why do you think that with all these gaming companies, right, when it comes to, I would say, having pride shit in Saudi Arabia, they're willing to take that shit out so that they can still make money? Businesses still got to stay afloat at the end of the day, bro. They do. They have to. And if you're making money, you're making money. I play ball. As soon as people realize they can't make money off of Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, they're not going to do it. They're going to be like, okay, we fold. You saying we can't sell in Saudi Arabia? Fold. You telling me we can't sell in China? Fold. You want the pride flags out? Okay, cool. We'll get it out. Are we good now? Yeah, you're good now. You can bring it over. All right, cool. You're not standing on business. They don't care about none of this shit. You guys got to understand that, bro. Business is business. And I'm a big business person. Now, the only reason why I'm saying this shit is not going to happen is because of the separation from Shift Up and Sony. If he was still a part of Sony, then that's a different story. Because Sony got FU pockets. They're able to take a hit. Right? They're able to take a hit and still be virtue signaling. Shift Up, on the other hand, makes a lot of money, but Sony doesn't care that they make a lot of money. They're still going to virtue signal because they can take the hit. They got other shit that they can use. They sell TVs. They sell music players. Sony is broad, bruh. Sony makes a lot of money. They're just like Microsoft, right? So they could be virtue signalers and take a hit from, you know, Visa, MasterCard to be like, yeah, we're not going to have you on this. They could do that, right? But now since Shift Up is its own entity, there's no barrier. Visa and MasterCard is going to be like, oh yeah, we'll take you now. Since Sony don't have a problem with you, we're good. We're good. I don't care about none of that shit. You got a sexy female character? Who cares? How much money you're going to bring? What's your projected revenue? That's what we give a shit about because we want a cut. Sony was still pay Visa and MasterCard a cut that they were losing for Stellar Blade, and they will still not feel it at all. This is the reason why Sony is able to steal Virtue Signal. It's because their pockets are so fucking deep. It's like a black hole deep. You feel me? Yeah, they don't care. Yes, said E3 is woke because black folks are in it. How is that possible? Wait, yeah, said Expedition 33 is woke because black folks are. Yeah, they did. I don't throw the word racist around easily, but the one. Okay, listen. These are the people who actually say this shit, right? And listen, the majority of people who play Expedition 33, this is the reason why it was so successful. This is the reason why Expedition 33 exposed certain people of being grifters, right? Because you have video game people who want good video games, right? We don't care about propaganda or any shit like that in our video games, right? Those are the ones that made Expedition 33 Game of the Year. We came in droves to play a video game that did its fucking job. Expedition 33 did its job. It was a good video game with a good story, good characters, good gameplay, good visuals, right? Good on all fronts. So all the gamers, the real people, played the game in droves and made it highly successful, right? The market spoke and it won, right? The people who are grifters, the 1% who are blending in with actual gamers, trying to speak the same messaging, right? But they're not really on our team. They're just trying to blend in to try to seem like they're one of us. But once that divide happens, you start to see that they're just a little bit, you know, there's like 4 or 5 of them over here. This is who he is. He's one of those 4 or 5 people that try to blend in with real gamers, right? Because we're the ones that made Expedition 33 Game of the Year. We actually paid our money, right? Enjoyed it, and we advocated for it, right? We're the ones that actually did the shit. These people don't. They don't exist. They're just people who are just people bitch online. That's literally all they are. They are LARPers. And this is what I'm basically saying. You have to be like a strainer, right? You guys ever make rice before? How many people make rice the proper way, right? If you don't know how to make rice the proper way, white rice, right? You put rice in a bowl, you fill it with water, and you mix it. You don't just pour rice and pour water and heat it up, right? Rice has a coating over it, right? I know this turned into a science experiment. You're like, Jay, where the fuck you going with this, right? Stay with me. Rice have coating on it, right? You put that shit in water, you mix it, your water will start to turn milky white, right? You put the rice in a strainer to get all that milky white shit out. That's these people, but you're still left with the rice. That's the value, right? We need to start doing that with these people. Shift it out. Because these people don't do shit. Absolutely nothing for the industry. He's just going to complain about everything. Literally. So, you'll start to see it. Blood Angel wants you to see this. Let me check it out. What the fuck? Petition against what the fuck is this, bro? Petition protect against sexualization of youthful characters in Stellar Blade. She's not. What the fuck are we talking about here? $69 signatures.
Smack your goddamn daddy,
bro. This not even accurate because listen, you have to number one, right? Define what youthful means. Do you mean younger than a certain age? What do you mean by youthful? See, people on the internet, bro, and this is how I know this is Gen Z shit, who know nothing about public law, verbiage on how to actually say shit, right? This sentence means absolutely nothing to any business. This sentence means nothing. This shit means shit to people online, right? But if you actually want this to be an appeal, you have to be very specific on what you mean by youthful. What classification of youthful do you mean? What age bracket, right? Because listen, we can say this. If a person is 40 years old, right, and I'm 30, I look youthful compared to the 40-year-old, correct? So what do we talk? So when it comes to that comparison, youthful is a broad explanation on a description of a character. Do you mean a child? Do you mean a minor? What are you talking about here? Because you can't use minor because you know she's not a minor. So what verbiage are you using here? I think people on the internet are retarded. I do. I think listen, this is what happens when you give shut-ins. And I'm going to use that terminology. This is what happens when you give shut-ins a voice because they don't talk to people, right? They're just they're doing this all day. What can I do? I got a voice on this platform. I don't speak in real life because if I actually had a conversation, I'll just be an introverted weirdo who don't know how to conversate with nobody. I'll be looking down. I won't be looking at you in your eyes. I'll just be like this, like mumbling shit, like I think that such and such should happen, such and such like this. But online, you have the loudest voice ever. This is what happens when people don't go outside. And you're gonna hear this a lot from me. You don't understand how to even write a sentence to get your petition to be taken seriously. I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to help this person, but this person knows that they don't have no grounds because they can't use terms like child or minor. They know they can't do that because the creator of Stella Blade came out and basically said that the character is not a child. She's in her mid-20s. Like, what are we talking about here? She's in her mid-20s, so you can't use that word. So this is literally just for the internet. It's not going to go anywhere. How would this position shut down anything? I want to ask y'all that too, though. If any of you guys are actually familiar with how petitions work and how it gets taken seriously, right? Number one, if they were actually bringing this to Visa and MasterCard, right? To be like, hey, listen, we got a petition of over 6,000 signatures. Hell, let's bump it up to 60,000, right? 60,000 signatures of people. I'm going to read the C verbatim. Protection against sexualization of youthful characters in Stellar Blade. The first thing that Visa and MasterCard, their shareholders or their lawyers are gonna ask you is, what do you mean youthful? Are you saying that they're being, I don't know, pedophilic? Like, you know, like, are they sexualizing minors? And then what the person who wrote the petition is going to have to say is, no, we're not saying that because it's not a minor. This person's age is mid-20s. So you can't use that term, right? So they're going to be like, so what are you asking for me? So what are you saying right now? They're going to look at this person like they're a fucking idiot. They're going to be like, what do you mean by, what do you want me to do? They're not doing anything illegal. They're going to be like, well, I just feel like the character looks young. Yeah, but you didn't use that term. Yeah, you used the word youthful. You didn't say minor. You didn't say child. So are you basically saying that we should acknowledge your petition because it's pedophilia going on? Is it like what is it? Is it sexualizing minors? No. So what the fuck are you coming to me for? Bro, these people, I believe that Gen Zers have never been in a position to where they had to talk to actual people ever in their life. Ever. Because they will understand that this verbiage is dumb. It makes no sense. It won't work. Because you don't talk to actual people. Adaptive Gamer, appreciate the file, bro. He said Blood of the Darn Walker, Stellar Blade, Phantom Blade, etc. are going to make so much money. Yeah, they are. Weirdos can try to cry all the hell they want to, like the Knight's Path. That game is going to be good too, though. Period. Bro, these people have never been outside at all. And I keep saying this shit, and people don't take me seriously when I say this shit, though, too. You have not been outside. Go outside, please. Get off the internet. Just entitled as fuck. They think that just because they got feelings that shit just trumps everything. No, feelings only work on the internet, and it only gives you likes. It gives you likes, probably a couple follows, you know, here and there. But if you don't have any concrete evidence when it comes to, I would say, verbiage, wording, I would say understanding how rules and regulations work, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to be like an entitled child coming up to a person that actually knows how the world works, and they're just going to laugh at you. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this? They didn't even have to do a counter petition at all. Yours think this petition is going to change Eevee's design is growing, but only 65 people. You're just stupid as fuck, bro. I probably need to take over. Oh, I hate this shit, bro. I probably got to take over. I got to take over. I do. I'm going to have to be more active on X. I'm going to have to be more, you know, engaging when it comes to this shit to just educate these people because they're spreading stupid ass rhetoric everywhere. Everywhere. And it's a bunch of people who just live terminally on X. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. This is embarrassing. This is not even a conversation. This is dumb, bro. I'm so glad I was born in my time period, man. I didn't have to deal with none of this shit. AJ, I'm Gen Z. We have more common sense than you think. Yeah, it's very small. You're probably the 1%. I personally don't know Gen Z that are this stupid, but then again, I'm not American. There we go. See, America is fucked. Where you grew up at, if you don't mind me asking? UK? And if you grew up in the UK, you're fucked too. Because the UK is probably worse than America. But that's if you're a part of the UK. Too many low IQ freaks on the internet. Yeah, that's because they have a voice. Right? I'm going to tell you why. God damn. Yeah, we already know about this. Oh, hold up a second. I haven't seen this, though. I haven't seen this yet. Look at this shit, bro. They're selling you half the game. They're selling you half the game. Oh. We got to look at this. Hold up. Hold up. We got to look at this. We got to look at this, bro. Where is my fucking magnifying glass? Hold up. All right. Let me let you guys see something right quick. I'm going to let you guys see exactly what I was talking about, right? When it comes to the sliminess. And these guys had the nerve to put up a fucking list. Bro, these people are so ballsy that they actually put up a list like it's a fucking membership for a software. If you guys have downloaded anything like, I would say editing apps. Bro, how many people are familiar with editing software apps? Photoshop, Netflix, whatever, right? They have tier lists. If you buy the $20 edition of, I would say, CapCut or some shit like that, you get these features. Or if you buy Grok 2.0, you get you know your AI companion for 60 more seconds. That type of bullshit, right? Or if you have Comcast Lights, you get ads. Or, you know, you get certain type of minutes. You're, you know, whatever, fuck, right? They had the nerve to have their additions to have, nope, you can't get this, 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 all this, right? They have the nerve, the balls to do this shit like they're a fucking subscription. Like, yeah, you don't have access to this unless you pre-ordered a $100 edition. Sorry. Like you're fucking CapCut. You're not a fucking software editor software. You're not an editing software. This is the type of shit I get smacked with for my editing software for YouTube. Like Premiere Pro. This isn't Premiere Pro. This is a video game. Bro. Bro, this is a video game, bro. And they had the nerve to be like, you don't get the Hawk revolvers, the personalized weapon variants, Vice City style, Jason's safe house vehicles, Gando review, Canado retro build, Ride Out custom mod shop. You don't even get a custom mod shop. Stairs unisex salon. Can't go to the salon. Sorry. You got to fork over $20. Sorry, buddy. Stock 305 clothing store. You don't get an entire clothing store if you don't pay $20 more. And you motherfuckers still gonna buy this shit. Y'all still gonna do it. Y'all still gonna do it. Good Time Gear. You don't get an entire clothing store. One Eye Willie's Mod Shop. You don't get two, bro. Listen, that's 3 stores that you don't have access to unless you drop $20 in a fucking video game. And you motherfuckers still gonna do it.
Smack your goddamn daddy!
Am I mad at them? I'm not. I'm not mad. This looks like a fucking Premiere Pro versus Premiere Pro Lite edition list. That's what this looks like. This side right here, you get Premiere Pro. You get the watermark for Premiere Pro when you go to export your video. You can't use certain transitions. You can't use certain editing prompts. Sorry, you gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade to Premiere Pro. You don't get the watermark. You can use the certain transitions. This is how this shit looks like for a video game. I never seen this shit before in my life. This is the first time I ever seen it. Boldly too. I never seen this shit this bold before. That's balls. They know they got it like that. They got it like that, bro. They got ore. They got ore. You said, I'm still buying it, unfortunately. See? They are slimy as fuck, though, low-key. This is why they're going to keep doing it. This is why they're going to keep doing it. But listen, I'm not mad at you because you're not complaining, right? You're not one of those people that's like, man, GTA 6 gonna, man, they're going to do this, they're going to do this. I can't believe it. You're not one of those people. You just recognize how slimy they are, but you're still choosing to be like, you know what? It's slimy, but guess what? I still want to buy it anyway. Still want to buy it anyway. I respect it because you know who you are, right? The people who don't know who they are, who pretending like they're like this warrior, right? Like they like, nah, I gotta stick to my guns. I can't believe this shit. This shit is crazy. Oh my god, you a bitch about this till the cows come home. And then the moment that you off the internet, and the moment that this game drop, you're gonna be like, hey man, where that pre-order edition at? Oh man, holy shit, I gotta get this pre-order. You're gonna be the first one to do it. I don't respect people like that. If you're gonna buy it, just say you're gonna buy it, right? And don't bitch about it. Period. I respect it. But you know what? The people that go the hardest against this game, right, are gonna be the main ones that's gonna fork over that money.
Smack your goddamn daddy!
It's gonna happen. Sorry. Even the ones in here that are saying, nah, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not a sheep. I guarantee you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Probably 1% of you is not gonna do it, but majority of you are. It's just gonna happen. Sorry. Yep. Yeah. Y'all following them to be slimy. Facts. It's gonna happen. Yeah, if you're buying, nothing is gonna change. Let me tell you this too, though, right? 1 or 2 people. Okay, let me put it like this. You have to realize who Rockstar's demographic is, right? Rockstar's demographic is not people like us, right? Listen, we have options. We have options, all right? We play a lot of different games. I guarantee you a lot of people that's in this chat right now have a multitude of games that y'all actually play, right? Y'all are gamers. I'm a gamer. My repertoire of games is huge. My gaming library is extensive, right? GTA is not my only thing that I play, right? GTA's demographic are people that are casuals.
I need help!
Okay? You understand what I'm talking about? People who don't even fucking play video games are going to buy GTA. People who only play 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite, right, are going to buy Call of Duty. They know this. They don't have that many options, right? Rappers, famous streamers, actors, Kevin Gates. Yeah, I'm even using big names like that. All these, Drake. All of these people are waiting for GTA 6 to come out. You think they give a fuck about you?
Smack your goddamn daddy!
Do you think they care? Bro, listen. You have to realize we're the 1%. Yeah, we're real gamers, right? We play a lot of magnitude of games. We play a lot of shit, right? We have a lot of options that we play, right? The majority of people that play GTA, they're casuals.
The devil is a motherfucking liar.
They're casuals, right? They're casuals. You got people that don't even fuck with games. Don't even know who Crimson Desert is. Don't even know what Souls games are. Don't even know what Final Fantasy is. Don't even know what Diablo, Baldur's Gate. Don't even know what Beasts of Reincarnation is. Don't even know what Nier Automata is. Don't even know what Stellar Blade is. You got all these people that don't know who none of these games are, but they know what Grand Theft fucking Auto is. That's the audience that they're targeting. You think those people give a fuck about this list looking like this? They're dropping $100. You're not their target audience. They are. So at the end of the day, this means shit. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna be real. If I had to get this, the last game I pre-ordered and paid in full price was Expedition 33 and Crimson Desert. Those are mine, actually. I think I pre-ordered Expedition 33. Period. Yep. This game is going to make a lot of successful YouTubers, and that's the problem. Quite frankly, I'm going to show you guys something right quick, too. This is going to blow your mind, right? Once you realize how right I am about this, too, right? I don't even watch this dude. But I know how big he is, right? See, listen,
Online's not going to come out right now.
In order for me to understand business, I have to understand the players, right? I understand the players when it comes to this type of shit. You know how big this guy is, right? This guy basically owns Kick. He owns Kick. I'm going to tell you exactly what he's doing right now. Listen to this.
You guys are my priority. If you don't have jobs and shit, or if you do have a job, you just want to have fun. There's going to be 2 modes in my server. There's going to be a hardcore mode, which is like a real life mode where like obviously it's realistic and you make money like with real jobs. Depending on how the real estate is and all that stuff, there's going to be real markets. You guys can say cap all you want. There's going to be 2 modes. Hardcore, which is exactly what I'm stating, and then there's going to be a softcore mode where it's basically just SSB World from GTA 5. Yes, the copy shit is true, by the way. I do want a copy of GTA 6 early so I could start getting glances in the game. And me paying $250,000 for it, yeah, I would.
He's willing to pay $250,000 to play GTA early. His audience is fuck you big. His audience is big as shit. He owns Kick, basically. This guy's the biggest streamer on Kick. Let me turn this shit up a little bit just in case you guys didn't hear that. It's not over with, too.
People can get mad all they want. I'm not going to leak it, obviously. I'm not going to stream it, but I would love to play the game about a couple months early. I would pay $250K right now if someone gave me a copy of GTA 6. I have a lot of people that are going to back this server. I can't speak too much about it, but a lot of notable people and a lot of people are going to be in my server. And who's to say that there's not going to be a real economy? I'm doing this because it's fun, and I'm doing this because it's going to change lives. And people can obviously stream as well. So it's just like, it's a win-win-win-win-win-win, you know? But there are...
Him alone just created an ecosystem. A financial leverage for people to buy GTA 6. I want to get that through your head, right? I want to get that through your head right quick. GTA 6 is not just a video game to these people. It's an avenue to make money. So they're making an investment by paying that $100 to have access to everything, right? Because you got guys like this who create servers within the video game world, right? That pay people actual money to be a certain role in GTA. So if I'm a person, right? If I'm a regular guy who don't know shit about what Jada Concept's talking about or any other person on the internet that talks about Grand Theft Auto, right? If I see my favorite streamer, Aiden Ross, right? Talking about how he's going to, potentially pay me money to play GTA 6 in his server. Do you think that I'm not going to fork over $100 to potentially make, I don't know, $100,000 a year to play underneath his server when he's willing to pay $250,000 to get the game early? Rockstar knows their audience, bruh. They can, when I say that they can literally do whatever the fuck they want, you guys don't understand how much I mean that. I really mean that. Literally. They can do whatever the hell they could cut off half the game. It wouldn't matter. They could cut off half the game, say that what they gave you was the full game, and charge you $50 extra to access the entire half of the game, and people will still do it. Slimy as fuck, but they'll still do it. Because you got big streamers like this willing to pay bank for this game. Rockstar know the aura they have. Sorry. There's nothing we can do. This fight is futile. Put your swords down. It's not working. Rockstar can do whatever the fuck they want to do. All right? The only thing we can control is outside of the realm of Rockstar. Rockstar's in their own orbit, right? No other video game on planet Earth can do what Rockstar can do. They know that. And the internet basically made them this powerful because we hyped their heads up this much. We allowed this studio to have the balls to go away for 10 years without a sequel to a video game. We allowed that to be a thing because Grand Theft Auto 5 was so successful and people were still playing it and making money off of it. So we allowed them to be like, yeah, you could go away for for 10 years and we will still be right here with our money and our wallets open, ready to give you everything we have because we made you this popular. You see what I'm saying? It's futile. Peter the Angry, yeah, but Americans is a loose term now. No, it's not. If you've been born in America, then you're an American. Simple as that. Been for 5 decades. British, Anglo-Saxon Americans is different from the Somalian who got here 5 minutes ago. Yeah. If you're born in America, then you're an American. If you're not born in America, then you're not an American. Simple, right? Simple. Even if you were here for 10 years, you're still not an American, right? I mean, like in your soul, right? But in your heart, you can feel like you're an American, which I can tell, it could be an argument for that sake. But if you're not born in America, you're not an American, right? If I moved to Britain, right? If I moved to the UK and I lived there for 10 or 15 years, am I now a UK, am I English? No, I'm not. I'm a fucking American that moved to the UK, right? And I just happened to live there for 10 years. So, American is literally if you're born American. It's not, it's not as deep as what people make it out to be. If you were born here, you're an American. Period. Pure point blank. Yeah, there's just a fraction of the power. No, facts, for real. They're using their fucking pinky at this point. They're like, you guys don't know how far we can go. All right? We're being reasonable by just charging you $20 extra because we know if we made you pay $50, you would do that too. Right? If I know I could get $100 extra for selling something, but I choose to charge you $20, you're showing restraint at that point, right? Right? You're showing restraint. If I have the power to destroy the earth, but I just choose to destroy a continent, right? I'm showing restraint at that point. GTA can destroy the world, but they're choosing to destroy a continent. It's still destruction, right? It's fucked up. You just, wiped out an entire civilization, but you didn't destroy the planet, even though you could. GTA 6 could charge $200 for Grand Theft Auto. People still buy it, but they chose to falsely charge $80 and then give you a $20 edition. They're using a fraction of the power. They're using a fraction of the power, bro.
Definitely rolls in there where you guys can make some serious dough. By the way, though, you guys are getting first priority. If you follow my fucking channel and I check your following, you follow for a minute, I'm automatically going to give you some type of prio. For example, you guys have to fill up gas in your car, right? Obviously, there'll be a gas station worker.
Look at this shit.
Obviously, you guys want to buy houses in the game or rent houses in the game. There's going to be landlords. There's going to be real estate agents. There's going to be all that type of shit.
What the fuck?
There's going to be police officers, obviously. There's going to be medics. There's going to be there's going to be hospital people. And that's that. And that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to say too much, but...
He's going to pay people to play a role in a video game. Real money.
there will also be a casino in the game as well. So a real casino, real workers, real people, real money, all that. Yeah, I'll have a mosque as well. You guys are like laughing. I'm telling you guys, bro. I'm going to do it. I have the money, the budget, and the sponsors to do it. So it's going to work.
Look what he just said. And he ain't lying. This nigga's fuck you rich. What can you do?
We need just to do it in a way where Rockstar is obviously happy with it, and obviously where my legal's happy with it. But my lawyers already all know about it, bro. So,
hey, I ain't got no dog in this fight.
I'm standing on business. Like, I'm still gonna make that GTA 6 server.
I ain't got no dog in this fight. Here's another one too about GTA Online. This shit is actually crazy, right? But they could do whatever the fuck they want, right?
Right away. Did you guys know that? I found out, guys, that online's not gonna come out right away. Did you guys know that? What do you mean, duh? So why is everyone so happy? Guys, you understand everyone's going to beat the story mode probably in like a week. And then what? We're just going to play Like, dude, that's so dumb. Why the fuck are they doing that? What's the point?
They could do whatever
What's the point of them waiting a year to drop online? Why would they do that? Why wait a year to drop it? I found out, guys, that online...
I don't think that Aiden knows what he's talking about right here. But even when it comes to regular video games, right, that have a main campaign, because GTA... The base GTA game is going to be 100 hours, right? The majority of people are not going to beat GTA within a week or two. It's not going to happen, right? There's going to be a lot of shit to do. There's going to be a lot of, crazy shit. Yeah, people are going to take off, right? People are going to take off work. Businesses are going to shut down, whatever, right? People are still going to be playing GTA, the base GTA, for the entire duration that the online servers are not up. It's going to happen. So any game... They won't even touch if they drop the multiplayer or the online, right, during the same time as the original game come out. People are just going to go directly to the multiplayer. They're not going to play the painstaking effort that they put to their single player campaign, right, that they will into the online campaign. So they're forcing people to be like, no, you got to pay for this. You have to play the story. This is where the majority of the money is going to. The set pieces, the graphics, right? Because the graphics are not going to look the same on the online. It's not. It's going to be a dumbed down version, right? But the set pieces and everything, that's where the money goes to. The budget. The budget goes to the single player. They have to make sure you play it. So you got a year in advance to play the campaign first. Then once you got that out your system and you want more Grand Theft Auto, online comes. There you go. Anybody who plays games know this is the tactic that every game uses when it actually comes to that. Yeah, it's probably gonna be another bullshit. Come on now, it's gonna be exactly the same as Grand Theft Auto 5 when it comes to the online thing, because they don't have to do more. They don't. What do you mean online modes for Rockstar never released with the online? Yeah, he's just stupid. He just don't know. He's a person that's just trying to hop into something that's popular, right, and make money off of it. And have other people make money off of it. But he knows GTA is a popular thing, so he's going to hop on. Simple math. Very simple. Yep. It's the worst thing. Online will probably be another $80. I think they're going to charge for it too. I think they are. I think you're right. And you know what? If I'm Rockstar, and I know I could get away with it, I'll do the same thing too. Hell, $80 don't seem too bad for me, right? Because listen, you're going to be playing the online version more than the single player. Hold up a second. You're going to be playing the online more than the single player. So by that term, right? See, I'm using devil's advocate right now, right? I don't believe this, right? I think it's scummy. But if I'm Rockstar and I'm a piece of shit, this is how piece of shit people think, right? Hell, if you're spending more time playing the online, right? Maybe that's the full game, right? Maybe you guys should be paying that much for the online, since you find value in that more than the single player. So maybe we should charge $70 for the campaign, $80 for the multiplayer. I think that's fair, right? From a scummy business perspective, right? That's fair, right? If I'm Rockstar, I'm doing that 100%. Don't let me work at Rockstar, bro. I'll be running people's pockets because I know I could easily. How do we have GTA LARPers in 2026? Bruh, when there's a flame, there's a moth. Can I get bars? Can I get bars? When there's flame, there's a moth. I'm gonna say that again. All right, it's gonna happen. I hope Asian companies don't take this route. They will never take this route. Never. They don't have to. They could get they could get the same result and still make shit that's good. But let me tell you something about Asian customers. Right? Asian customers aren't sheep. They will stone your ass publicly if you fuck up. If you don't give Asian people what they want, they're not going to support you. And they will vocally say it collectively, right? The point is, let me tell you something about America. All right, let me tell you something about America. We fucked up because we have a melting pot situation going on. All right, and I know you're gonna be like, Jay, the racist is coming out. I'm just being honest here. All right, I think the worst thing that happened to America is this whole melting pot situation, and that's because you got a whole bunch of different cultures that think differently, trying to be, you know, harmonious under one roof, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, right? But then you have a whole bunch of extremists from all parties that fuck up the pot. So now you got a bunch of bad recipe bullshit going on in this one pot, right? So the reason why this doesn't work in a homogenous environment is that your own people will tell on you, right? You can't sell bullshit to Asians, to other Asians. It's not going to happen. Other Asian people are going to look at you and be like, bitch, you think we're not you? We know when you're trying to fuck us over. I'm not buying it. Sorry. It's not happening. Not happening. Koreans can't sell bullshit to other Koreans. Chinese people can't sell bullshit to other Chinese people. Russians can't sell bullshit to other Russians. It's not going to happen because they know exactly who you are, right? Especially when you're used to your homogenous environment. In America, that shit works because we got other cultures, right? We're able to fool each other quite easily because, quite frankly, we LARP as each other. And we try to be like, okay, I can sell shit to you because you're blinded. You got 6 different identities going on. You don't even know who you are. So because you're confused, I can sell bullshit to you. This is how it works. Psychology, bro. It's not happening in the homogenous environment. It's not. It is not going to happen whatsoever. Sorry, it's not happening. So you don't have to worry about Asians going down this route. This type of shit can only happen in America and the UK. Adaptive Gamer with the 5. He said, yep, the melting pot is what I was talking about. It has never worked. It's not going to work. Most non-white people are extremely tribal and take their own side. Facts. As they should. But this only works out in homogenous environments. See what I'm saying? We're too, I would say, confused here in America. We're way too confused because we don't know what our identity is. Because we're so busy trying to not offend another person with our own culture. And the moment that you try to do that, the moment that you are scared to offend somebody that you live next door to with your own culture is the moment that you stop being yourself. And that causes friction automatically. But when you're a part of your own culture, you don't have to worry about that. You could be openly black around other black people. You could be openly white and European around other white people. You could be openly Korean around other Korean people. Chinese people, you could be openly, and it goes on, right? This is how it is. It's not racist. It's just the truth. Right? The moment that you start to try to blend in or you try to be like, okay, I can't be myself, that automatically causes tension. How many people go around other people, right? And you see that an environment is not your thing, and you automatically know that you can't be yourself internally, you automatically are going to be like, okay, I don't feel comfortable. Right? It's just going to happen. It don't even have to be a race thing. It could just be like a mindset thing. Oh, you think differently than this person. So you automatically feel like you can't say things or you can't be yourself, right? Just imagine that you can't be yourself entirely when it comes to your race, culture, thought process, everything, all in one setting. It's going to cause friction. It's just natural. So I don't understand how people don't understand how this shit don't work. right? It's like trying to mix oil and water. It's not gonna happen. Now we could get along, right? We can definitely get along, right? So where it's like, hey, I see you over there. How's it going? Hey, how's it going? How does it feel to be oil? Hey, it feels pretty good. How does it feel to be water? Not too bad. Cool. Can you teach me how to, you know? But the moment you start to mix, you guys realize you don't. But y'all can appreciate each other for who you are differently without trying to, I would say, take over each other. Because once you try to start taking over each other, now you realize there's friction. Because y'all not the same culture. There's nothing wrong with it. Be yourself. It's as simple as that. America fucked up with that. I'm just being real. Listen, I ain't like working on the game, stumbled across you randomly, and you're spitting straight facts. It's just the truth, bro. For real. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have no dog in this fight. I don't, for real. Because I don't have no agenda. I'm not trying to preach a pro-black message. I'm not trying to preach a pro-white message. I'm not trying to preach a pro-anything message. It's just humans. Literally. Once you understand how humans operate, bro, nothing is surprising to you. Nothing is. I studied humans to an insane degree. I'm a fucking therapist. You feel me? So I understand how humans work at a fundamental level. There is nothing racist about this. We are doing what we naturally do. Literally. And the reason why this tension is going on is because we're trying to make something work that never should have worked from the get-go. It's just what it is, and there's nothing wrong with it though. People separate anyway, even in America. Right? We got white neighborhoods, we got black neighborhoods, we got Chinatown, Koreatown. We separate automatically. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you, bro? You say, yeah, say exactly. That's what makes that makes sense to take your people's side, but white people have been smacked over the heads for so long that other groups have said blatantly. That's because, listen, it's y'all fault. I'm just gonna blame white people on this. I'm gonna be 100% honest on this. I blame y'all white people for this shit, cause y'all such pussies. I'm just gonna be real. Y'all are. Y'all should not have let people walk over you like that. That's y'all fault. It's 100% y'all fault. Do you think Africans would let white people walk over them in their own country? Do you think that any other race besides white people will let anybody walk over them besides y'all? Y'all pussies. I'm just being real. Not all of y'all, but the majority of y'all that hold power. The majority of y'all that hold power are pussies because y'all scared of looking a certain type of way. Because of the stigma that is attached to the history that y'all didn't even live. It's y'all fault. I'm sorry, I gotta bring that accountability on y'all. Yep, right? Y'all too scared. Y'all too scared to say shit. Y'all too scared to do shit. Y'all too scared to be like, I don't care about being offensive. Because no other culture, black people included, are scared to put their foot down in their own country. No other culture besides white people are. Y'all gotta stop being pussy. It's y'all fault. I can't help y'all. And I'm not going to help y'all. Like I said before, right? I'm pro-capitalism. I'm pro-adult. If you make a choice, that's on y'all, right? I'm just going to sit back and observe and tell y'all what's happening and why it's happening. And if y'all want to change it, that's on y'all, right? I'm still going to take advantage of the system. Period. Even though I know that it's bullshit, right? I'm a realist. Jay, did you see that Batman Nightfall trailer? It looks sick. No, I haven't seen that. What is that? I'm gonna watch this one thing, then I gotta get off, all right? Because I just realized the time. I just realized the time completely. It's 12. It's about to be 12:30. And motherfucker, hold up a second. Batman what? Batman Nightfall. Let's go. Hold up a second. What is this? Oh, this shit. It's a trilogy? Hold up. Oh, this look actually good already. Hold up. I love Batman, bro. Anything about it, period. Bro, DC's animated series are fucking unmatched, period. Their movies, their series, everything is... I think DC just need to stick with animated shit, period, because they kill it. Every single time DC do animated shit, bro, it's always good. I'm in. He beating that motherfucker ass. Is that Robin? This film not yet rated. Just put that R down there, bro. Come on, you know, stop capping. DC kill it, bro, with the anime series. Period. Though every single DC animated thing that I've watched, banger. Every single one. They kill it with that shit. Their movies, not so much. James Gunn's fault. I'm just being real. Yeah, I can't stand the boomers that causes BS that made their kids ashamed of being white. Yeah, it is the boomers though. It's the boomers' fault. You're an embarrassment if you're ashamed to be who you are. I'm just gonna be honest with you, 100%. That's why I have a disdain for the white liberal. I can't stand y'all. I actually hate y'all actually because it's disgusting to me. I don't like pussies anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, men that are, I would say, ashamed of who they are, even though they didn't live through shit or did shit, right? You just apologize for shit that you never did. I think you're the biggest pussy ever. I can't respect you as a man at that point. Period. So, yeah, I don't like that shit whatsoever. You white guys need to have some backbone nowadays, for real. Stop being pussies. And I don't mean being, you know, a dick or, you know what I'm saying, any type of way. Just stand on your principles. Stand on your principles and don't take shit. Period. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be, I'll say, racist or whatever the fuck, right? You don't have to be into that. Just stand on your principles. Be like, no, I'm not accepting that. I'm not. I didn't do anything, and you're not gonna tell me I did. And then I'm not gonna feel fucking guilty about it either. Just be a man. That's all you have to do. Yeah, I love Batman. He's one of the greatest fictional characters ever made, especially on the Batman, the animated series. Facts. Glad to see they stopped pandering and went back to the formula. Absolutely. Matt Reeves' Batman and Penguin work? Yes, true. God damn, how I forget that? Yeah. You know what, bro, listen. I put that shit in a different category because Matt Reeves is the GOAT, period. He did my favorite trilogy of all time. The Planet of the Apes trilogy, right? Nothing is topping that trilogy. I watch that trilogy every year. All the Planet of the Apes movies goated, right? So I already knew when I saw that he was about to direct the Batman. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be top notch. Period. He directed the best trilogy ever. Penguin, another shit that was the GOAT. I hope he continue that. And I actually hope that he takes over for the DC EU. I don't know why he hasn't, or why they haven't allowed him to. Maybe because James Gunn is a bigger name and he's in the industry, whatever, you know what I mean? But I think that Matt Reeves made so much more money than what James Gunn is doing with his trilogy, with the Planet of the Apes. Caesar's the GOAT. I don't care what nobody says. Caesar is the motherfucking GOAT. Period. Do you rate Planet of the Apes over Lord of the Rings? Fuck no. Fuck no. No. But let me put it like this, right? If I wasn't a biased piece of shit, would they probably be neck and neck? Maybe. I'm biased. It is what it is, right? Listen, there's not a single thing on planet Earth that can replace the Lord of the Rings. I'll say you got the Lord of the Rings, then there's the Hobbits. All right. See, listen, I watch everything in one sitting. Not in one sitting every day, right? So I watch the Lord of the Rings every year, right? But since the addition of the Hobbit came into place, right? I switched my order. So now I watch the Hobbit 1, 2, 3. That's the prequels. And then I go into Lord of the Rings 1, Lord of the Rings 2, and Lord of the Rings 3. All extended editions. Yes, sir. That's what I do. So I switched it, right? The Planet of the Apes is in another bracket. Okay? Masterpieces. All three of those movies, masterpieces. Especially the last one. The last one is I think the second one is a masterpiece. The third one is a very, very close one though. But yeah, all those movies are masterpieces. Period. But absolutely nothing is touching the Lord of the Rings for me at all. It's not happening. Jay, real quick, check out the Shift Up commercial I sent you. There's a Shift Up commercial? What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hold up. I already know what the shit gonna be on, bro. No, I already know what the shit gonna be on. Hold up. Bro, come on, man. Come on. This is at the lowest quality possible. Bro, listen. This is at 360. Let me make this shit smaller. Hold up. No, bro. No.
พี่นิกทำอะไรอ่ะ
โอ้โหเด็ก
พี่นิกทำอะไรอ่ะ
โอ้ยอะไรของเองไว้บอลคนกำลังยิงเพลินๆเลยเนี่ย
เล่นเกมอะไรอ่ะ หัวเด้งแบบเนี้ยนะ
เกมนี้เก๋ไง ไม่รู้จักเหรอ ไปไหนก็ไปเลยไปคนจะเล่นเกม
แฮปปี้เบิร์ดเดย์นะพี่
Oh my god, bro. And you're telling me you worried about Shift Up doing anything that we want to do over here? That was zero shame. Zero. I think we're good, bro. I think we're good. Hey, listen, we're good. We ain't got to worry about shit. All right? That commercial would never be played over here. Not at all. Guys, holy hell. I was just watching clips from War of the Planet of the Apes. I was too. I have to watch that shit again, bro. That shit is funny as hell. I seen this one. It's like the weeb character in those flash hits, the animations. Bro, listen. Guys, I'm about to have to fuck off, man. I've been on here way too fucking long. It's about to be 12:30. I gotta get up in the morning. So, guys, don't worry about any of this shit. I'm here to alleviate you, okay? You can't do nothing about GTA 6. Stellar Blade is cool, all right? And what's that other shit that I was about to tell y'all? Fuck. Supergirl sucks. So don't worry about it, all right? Y'all good. Nothing that we... Listen. We're good. And Capcom is going to keep killing it. Just play Capcom games. It is what it is, all right? Just do... We're good, but listen, I'm about to hop off, man. You guys have a good rest of y'all day. And remember, if you have bought a book, write a review. Go to my website, all right? My website is right here, all right? Click it. I need to know. And I appreciate you guys who did it before. I got a shit ton of reviews, all right? Already. So you guys have been writing it, so I appreciate it, all right? Already. I'm going to show you how to get to it. Go here. I need to change that pre-order sign. I'm just being lazy, all right? Go here. Click this. Bam. Go down here. Review section down here. Leave a review for anybody who got the book. Okay? I want to hear from you guys. So that way other people can hear from you too as well. So, without further ado, people, I'm going to have to fuck off. You guys have a good rest of your fucking day. And don't be a dumbass like these people. Get off the internet. Please. All right? And don't be doing dumbass petitions like those fucking idiots are with Stellar Blade. Peace out.